What up, what up, what up? I'm Jake.
I'm Jim.
Welcome to Secret Hideout, place where we talk you can't bring to the dinner table.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. What's up, Zoe?
Send it, boys.
Got that flowery shirt on.
Yeah, looking good. Looking like the Miami
the Miami Panthers, baby.
Panthers. I'm celebrating the warm weather.
So yeah, we talk about what episode is this?
This is 86.
86. We started off with some hockey talk, man. We got some good hockey talk in this.
Yeah, we did. We got good hockey talk.
A little biased because we're Red Wings fans.
It ended up evolving into a Red Wings discussion.
Yeah. But like Dr. Cox says, the greatest franchise in sports history. So
right.
You should appreciate it, whether you're a Red Wings fan or not. So yeah, get some heavy hockey talk, playoff talk. Then we run a little bit some pop culture.
Yeah, we hit them with that pop culture.
Some good pop culture. Talking some video games.
Yeah. Some
books.
Zozo, what was that game you were talking about?
It's V Rising.
V Rising. We talk about
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah, we hit him off.
Jim becomes a bully.
I do.
He never became. He became. He's just.
Well, he lets it out. He lets out his jock bulliness on us.
Yeah.
Because I talk about the game Guardians of the Galaxy, which I don't even get to talk much about because Jim starts bullying us in it. So there's that.
I think there's like 20 minutes on the Guardians of the Galaxy. I think most of it is Enzo looking up a picture of it.
Yeah, it's Enzo trying to find it. The right one.
Oh,
as all of us, me and you have found it on our phones in 2 seconds. What else we talk about? We talk space, of course. We talk a little bit of pro space.
Yeah.
In there.
Yeah. And the Martian, the book. We talk about that. So we talk about the connections of space in that book. We talked some random shit. We did a little challenge with not a challenge per se, but a taste test of Pepsi Nitro.
Yeah, if you listen to the last episode, I brought up Pepsi Nitro, and then Jim said that I was drinking it wrong. And so we find out today, whether that's right or not.
Yeah. So check that out.
And then we get into talk a little bit about the newest mass shooting.
Yeah. We've been talking a lot about mass shootings lately.
Yeah. It's funny how they all started. Like, we didn't have them for like 2 years.
I know. When they need them, they
need them, they
propagate them.
They happen
because
like
if they want a mass shooting, there's one every weekend in Chicago or the east side of
Yeah.
Detroit. So
homeschool your kids, bro. And then what else we get into?
We did some James Webb's telescope.
Yeah, I talked about that.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then pro space stuff.
Yeah, some what did we end on? I don't remember, but check it out.
Yeah, it's good.
You'll see it. Yeah,
good
it's
one.
Fun.
Banger.
Yeah.
All right,
let's get it.
Run it.
What up, boys? Episode 86.
Yeah.
Doing this damn thing.
Let's do it. Let's
run it. You want to hit with that pop culture first?
No, let's talk about hockey.
Some sports?
Yeah.
Since we're fresh in it?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's talk about hockey. So, if you don't know, playoffs are happening right now on NHL. We're in, round 2 of it. And I was hoping I was cheering for the Panthers, Florida Panthers. I thought they were going to take it all the way, but I want a Florida team to win just because it's Florida, right?
Yeah.
And they're like the state that represents freedom right now.
Okay, I feel it.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like that'd be dope if they get a third one, right? Because they started getting the cup as soon as COVID hit.
Yeah.
They started winning.
Well, I mean, Tampa's still in it.
Tampa's been good for a long time.
That's what I'm saying. Florida been winning since COVID.
Yeah.
Always been winning.
Yeah.
Now with their sports teams, they've been winning.
Yeah.
So I wanted a Florida team to win, and I was hoping it was going to be the Panthers for no real reason. But they played against Tampa.
Yeah.
And they got fucking swept, bro. They got swept, and it's tricky. It's weird because like Tampa doesn't I don't know. It just Tampa doesn't feel like that. Like they're like the championship team.
No, they're quiet,
but they are.
Yeah, they're quietly killing it,
dude.
I know.
They're like sneaky about it.
Yeah.
Like they came out against Florida. Okay, hold on. Florida. I don't understand why aren't the Panthers called Miami Panthers?
I don't know. It's a good question. Look that up.
Why aren't they called the Miami Panthers? Why isn't that Panther wearing a fucking pair of shades and it say fucking Miami Panthers?
Wearing Enzo's shirt.
And it say Miami Panthers in neon fucking lighting. Yeah. Why isn't that happening?
Has Florida always been in Miami? The Panthers?
Panthers.
I'm pretty sure they play in Miami, don't they? Their stadium is in Miami, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I could be wrong.
I don't actually even know.
There's nothing listed here. Why don't the Miami Heat and Florida Panthers share? Okay.
So it must be if they're comparing them to Miami Heat.
Why aren't the Florida Panthers
the Miami Panthers?
Well, it's probably because they were the first Florida team, and they didn't really think that they were probably going to get another Florida team. Yep. It is strange that there's 2 Florida teams.
Wait, go up. It's based in Miami metropolitan area. Yeah. I mean, that could be why, but it's like
they didn't know that market would expand anymore.
Are there any other teams that are like the Minnesota Wild?
That are the whole state?
Is it the air? No, is it? Yeah, is it
Arizona Coyotes?
Is it Arizona Coyotes?
It used to be Phoenix.
It used to be Phoenix,
but
Coyotes,
they moved
right?
out of Phoenix.
Yes,
and they went to
Arizona.
Yes.
Well, Arizona's in Phoenix.
They went to a different place in Arizona.
So they moved out of Phoenix and became the Arizona.
I think they were always in Glendale, though. So I don't even think that's true. I think that the Phoenix Coyotes were always played in Glendale, and it really is not in Phoenix.
Yeah.
It's like a suburb.
What they called it,
Yeah.
Okay.
I just feel like it's just a missed opportunity, though. Like Miami Panthers sounds dope, doesn't it?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, I don't mind having the whole state name as the team name. It doesn't bother me. Like if Michigan,
I just feel like it's a missed thing. Like I feel like if I was running,
they could be playing up the Miami.
Yeah, like the fans should be wearing fucking tropical shirts.
Yeah, sure,
like that should be their thing, and throwing fucking like luau or whatever.
Yeah, because you look at Florida
instead of rats. And
you look at the Panthers, and it doesn't look like Miami at all.
No,
you know what I mean. Like it doesn't have.
There's nothing about. It doesn't tell me Florida at all.
No.
Are there Panthers in Florida?
Yeah, I guess so.
Actually,
apparently.
Funny story about Panthers in Florida. When I was working in Jacksonville, I was drinking at a Applebee's, and I just would go to this Applebee's and drink every night. And one night, I seen across the parking lot.
Oh, I remember that.
I seen what I thought was a dog in the parking lot. I was like, "What the hell is that?"
Oh,
I was like, "That's a big ass dog." And
that's a big dog.
That's a big dog. And fucking, I looked closer, and I was like, "Holy shit! Like that's a cat."
Yeah.
And it was a cat the size of like the wheel well of a car. It was like the height of the wheel well of a car.
Yeah.
I don't think it was a panther per se. I think it's look up Florida Wildcats.
That don't look like it's from Florida, bro.
No.
It's like all in snow and shit.
No, it might have been a jaguar.
No, jaguars are in South America.
Okay.
Something like this, maybe.
Motherfucker, look up
the fucking Miami Panther,
Wild Bobcats. Florida Wild Bobcats.
It's a Miami Panther.
Well, you just said it wasn't. You said it wasn't a. You said it wasn't a panther.
You're gonna get hockey stuff.
That's what I was just gonna say. Oh shit.
No, okay.
Okay, so Florida Panthers
it was like
a
that.
thing, huh?
So it was tan, and then get this though. So I'm also skating in this parking lot every night, just skating around. Like, and it's a pretty vacant parking lot. So I'm just skating. There's nothing to skate in this area, so I was just skating flat and just going in circles and fucking around. And I could have got fucking scooped up by this motherfucker, dude.
Right, dude. Showed any moment of weakness, you fell on your board, that thing would have pounced.
Straight up.
Yeah.
And it was like all like Everglade like brush around me.
Where were you?
Jacksonville.
Okay.
Yeah. Jacksonville's a shithole too.
Yeah, I've heard Jacksonville's a shithole. No offense if you're from Jacksonville.
Yeah. If you're
we're just here.
From Jacksonville, your place sucks.
No, so yeah, the Miami Panthers fucking got swept by Tampa, bro, and like they didn't just get like it wasn't just like bad luck, dude. Like
they got smoked.
Like, Tampa worked these dudes.
I didn't even know Tampa had a team until they were in the playoffs.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
I didn't.
Oh, you didn't know about Tampa Bay Lightning?
You knew.
No, I knew about. I didn't know they had a team this year.
Oh, you didn't know they had a championship team.
No.
That's what I was saying.
I thought
like
they were struggling.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like they didn't feel like they were nothing.
No.
Like they weren't talked about or anything.
Even
really
when the
much.
Wings played them, I was like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Like
They beat us every time.
I'm sure they do. They always do. But
The postseason's a different animal, dude.
But
I'm
dude,
trying to
yeah,
go to the
they came out.
highlights right
They just proved they worked. They worked them, dude. They worked them, and it was a real. There was a difference. It was like, all right, this team shit just got real weird. Did you do something weird?
Yeah, he turned on the light. Everything went.
Shit got real weird in my headphones there.
When I turned the light on?
Yeah. Same.
Really?
Oh,
Yep.
yeah, it's
Still kind of going weird.
It's getting all glitchy on us now.
Let's see.
Check. Now it's bad. No, it's you fucked something up, bro.
Just by turning that light on?
Yeah.
I don't know. All of a sudden, it was like.
But yeah, they got fucking. It showed that Tampa like has that experience.
Oh yeah, dude.
They know what they're doing.
They smoked them, dude.
Like, oh, we know what we're doing in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Like you guys don't.
You know what's crazy though is there's
Florida
like
dominant all year.
Yes.
they won the President's Trophy.
I think there's a curse, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude.
It's like a President's Trophy curse or some shit.
I heard on the radio today that they were saying on 97.1 today. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive they were saying on 97.1 that some of the Florida players are getting in trouble right now because someone saw them at a strip club like after game 3 or something like that, like really late into the night, and they're getting in trouble because like the players went out before a game.
Oh, really?
That's what I heard on the radio today.
Bro, it's Miami, bro.
Yeah.
It's Miami Panthers.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know. They probably shouldn't have done that.
After game 3, yeah.
If that's true, they probably shouldn't have done that.
Yeah.
Cause,
What were you saying that they got caught partying?
Yeah, see, it says like New York Post, okay.
Must
Florida
have slow news
Panthers.
day.
we're at strip club before sweep.
Yeah.
They fucked up.
I know. They went out partying before the last
they didn't
game.
want it, dude.
Yeah, and then you
Stamkos probably had his boys in at fucking
At 8 o'clock.
9 o'clock at night. In bed.
I know.
Lights out.
I know.
You know?
Then you look, all of them were at the strip club with Tampa Bay. What are you talking about? These guys are professional athletes.
Yeah,
guys.
Stamkos was on the fucking stage.
Yeah, I know. I don't know, bro. I bet you Stamkos had them in bed. That's the way I want to think of it. The best team won, dude.
If I'm not mistaken, when they won the President's Trophy, they lost first round.
Correct.
Tampa, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Against Columbus, I think. Yeah, that was a good series.
So there is a curse, huh?
I think so, or somewhat of a curse.
Ooh, that looks good all of a sudden in here. I like that blue light.
Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot to hook us
Looks
up
good.
with the mood lighting.
But yeah, so I don't know who they're gonna face yet, right? No.
Not until the end of today.
I think their series is the only one that's done. But yeah, McDavid's been fucking working it too.
It's great to see, dude. I love it.
Yeah, I just don't care about the Canes Rangers series. For some reason.
Even the Blues.
But yeah, Blues
Colorado.
Avalanche.
I just can't. I can't bet. I thinking it's gonna be like Tampa Avalanche.
That would be a
Tampa.
great series, man.
Yeah, I watched the Avalanche game the other day. It was a good game, the Blues Avalanche.
Because I'm pretty sure they're on game. They're about to win game 4. I think,
Yeah.
right?
You can watch any playoff game, and it's a good hockey
Yeah,
game.
of course,
It's
you
a good
can.
hockey game.
But it like I don't know. There's
what you
so
mean.
much of it. There's so much hockey during playoffs that it's like, I can't
amazing,
watch it all. So I gotta pick teams that I like for no reason. Like I'll literally pick a team because like their jerseys look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I'll be like, oh,
But that's why it's also fun to watch like any
Yeah.
team is because like you don't like Jeff and I were watching the game and we were both like cheering whenever a goal was scored.
Yeah.
So it was just like it didn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You
I mean,
appreciate.
inside we're watching the Avalanche, so we're kind of like rooting for the Blues.
Yeah.
But
It's
at the
hard
same
to-
time, I was rooting for. I don't know. I was like,
The new
Yeah.
abs are dope,
Yeah.
dude.
The new Avs
I
are
can't
dope.
hate them.
And
Yeah.
I like their colors.
yeah, I always have.
I always have too,
Yeah.
but they're different now. There's a difference to them. You know what I'm saying?
It's the font too.
Yeah.
The
it's-
font on the jersey's different. It looks cool. The way they do their A's and C's or something, it's sweet.
Like a mountain. McKinnon's just so good, man. Nathan McKinnon. And, I mean, they have so many like weapons on that team. It's crazy.
Yeah. Like, it's gonna be fun. Like, I don't really care about them right now, but it's gonna be fun once they're in like the semifinals or the finals.
Who, the Avalanche?
Yeah. You know, that's when I'll be like, all right, cool. Depending on who they play. I mean, if they're playing Tampa, I'm gonna root for Tampa.
Yeah, I want to watch more of this. The series that's happening tonight, the
Calgary
Battle of Alberta.
Yeah, dude, it's cool too because Calgary's got that Tucci motherfucker on their team, little fucking bulldog. You guys know who that is? Tucci, right? Yeah, it's Tucci.
I'm not sure. Calgary.
Tucci, I think.
Not like that.
That looks right.
That's how I would spell it, but
no.
Yeah. Tucci.
Stanley.
T-O-O.
Stanley Tucci.
Yeah, maybe T-O-O. Maybe that's not even his name.
Maybe it's not even him.
We're not gonna look at the whole Calgary.
Yeah, look at the whole Calgary roster real quick. I'm thinking. I might be thinking of someone else. Like, he is on the Calgary.
Flames.
Is he little?
Lucic. There, Lucic. Milan Lucic.
Yeah, not Tucci. Who's Tucci?
No one.
That's a player, right? That's somewhere.
Reminded me of Tutu.
Isn't that what Lil Wayne calls himself?
And the way you described him kind of sounded like Tutu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like little feisty guy.
No, Milan Lucic is a big dude.
Oh, is he big dude?
Oh yeah,
fucking
he's an
bulldog,
enforcer.
dog.
Oh, bulldog. Okay.
Or pit bull or some
6'3",
shit,
231.
Oh, yeah.
He's one of like the last ones left.
Yeah.
You know.
He's smaller than me.
He's one of the last.
You're a
ones
big guy.
left.
Yeah, but you weigh 231 though.
No.
What would you look like at 231?
Like this.
You'd be a big boy, dude. You'd be
I weigh 215.
impressive force. 15 pounds of muscle.
Yeah. I probably weighed, when I did the walleye tryout, I probably weighed about 220, 225.
Okay, yeah.
So I've been up there.
Okay.
I was pretty big then, too. I miss hockey, dude. I miss playing hockey. I'm not playing hockey right now. It's fucking whack.
What?
I can't find a skate. Can't find a skate. The only skates I find are Tuesday nights, which we do the podcast, and then Friday nights, which I work normally. So it's fucking me up.
What about Sundays?
My team's like not doing the Sunday team. I could find another one, but I don't know.
Dan's not playing?
No, he's playing Friday nights with in a D league.
Oh, okay.
It's a fun league for him. It's a good league. Let's go out there and score a bunch of goals.
One of those.
Huh?
He's doing one of those.
Well, yeah.
Being a goal scorer.
Yeah.
What do you mean? He's just like crushing it in a league below his skill or something?
No, he's in the right league.
Sandbagging?
He's just good in that
D?
league.
I don't think Dan's D.
I mean, he's a good D player. Because I'm shitting on Dan right now. He knows I'm shitting on him, but he hasn't played hockey his whole life. There's just a difference. If you play hockey your whole life.
When you're a kid, you have that muscle memory.
Just the way you skate.
Invaluable.
Just the way you skate, even. Like,
yeah.
Dan's just talented.
Yeah,
Dan's just
a good
talented.
athlete.
Yeah, he's a good athlete.
Anything.
Yeah. So, I mean, in an A league, he's going to score a gool.
Yeah.
He's going to score a goal.
That's just how he is.
He's going to.
Yeah,
he's going to be a goal.
He's not going to belong there, but he's going to score a goal. He's not going to be like, I don't know how this fucking guy can score goals.
But he just did.
But he's got good hand-eye coordination, and
I think every friend group has one of those guys in it.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
You know.
Dan wants to come on. He probably could have came on tonight, but I told him, I said, hit me up when you can come on. I'm not going to ask you again. So if you're listening, Dan, right now, come on and talk some shit. I'd love to have Dan. Dan has stories, man.
Dude,
Dan has all of our band stories. Like, he has all of our band stories like locked and like.
It'd be a good dynamic. I wish you would too. But
yeah, it'd be a great dynamic. So come on here, Dan. Calling you out, Dan. Get on here.
Yeah, unlock some tour memories for me.
Yeah, dude, he does it to me all the time, dude. Some of them I'm like, I don't think that happens. I
got a lot of memories of you that you probably don't remember.
There's a few. That shit sucks.
But what are we talking? Oh yeah, hockey.
Just excited about what's going on, and hopefully Florida takes it home.
We're drafting 8th. It sucks.
Yeah, it does.
But I mean, he's gonna get a win. Yeah.
Doesn't matter. The guy's got
STEvie's
players on players.
Fucking win,
this,
bro.
I don't think it's gonna be this coming year, but within the next 3 to 5 years, we're gonna see some great hockey.
I think it's gonna be shorter than that, but yeah.
I think so too.
Shorter, maybe. Yeah.
I think it's gonna be shorter.
I bet you.
But I mean, I'm talking
we
like
see a playoff team next year.
Everybody
so?
was seeing
First rounders. Oh man, he's gonna get us in the playoffs.
Depends.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because with the new coach, it could happen.
It depends.
Do we want to be in playoffs next year though? I don't want us
saying.
to be in playoffs next year.
No.
They want us to be.
You know,
The franchise wants us to be.
I know the franchise does.
The
but
players do because they get all like they get paid. So the players, that's like
I want more
draft
picks.
Though, exactly,
you know?
Draft picks.
I want more draft picks. I was reading an article from sports, like a sports article, and it wasn't even like Detroit affiliated, but they were talking about Steve Yzerman's plan and how people need to start doing the way he's doing things because it's a way that what's his name who owns Avalanche he was the player, he was like their captain,
Joe Sakic.
He did the same thing with the Avalanche, which was patience, like taking your time with getting these players, and like fans were starting to like get pissed off at Joe Sakic because nothing was happening. You know, and he was just like, he was taking his time with it. And now look at them.
It's a great team, exactly.
You know? Now look at them. It's because of that patience, and like Yzerman is all about like, you know, not jumping the gun on shit because you jump the gun and then you're going to regret it later. Just let it play out.
Keep drafting great picks.
Drafting, trading, you know, like let it come. Let it come.
Yep.
So, but we do get shitted on. We get shit on with the draft pick, though. Always.
I know.
You know, for how bad we do. Like we always get shitted on. Like we should have been, like, the last 2 years, we should have been at least 3.
I know.
Yeah, but we pull from so many other places that I don't even think the draft matters that much.
Dude, I just want a McDavid.
I think it's the fact that we have these guys in. We've always had a good AHL team. We've always had a good Swedish affiliation.
Yeah, but look who we got on the draft, though. We got Sider off the draft.
Yeah, we did.
You know, we got Raymond off the draft. You know, like, you're gonna get.
Well, that's what I'm saying. We got those too.
The thing is, we need those guys. We need those low draft picks because of what the Red Wings can turn them into. Do you know what I'm saying? Compared to what a lot of these other teams turn their.
I mean, don't you think
into.
Questionably right now we have a potential Calder Cup winner, another
guy
who was in the running for Calder Cup winning.
Well, we should have two. Like, he's like, everyone knows that's a fucking joke. That was his name, Bunting or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know who that guy
the
is.
dude from
the old guy
from Maple Leafs.
He's like 30.
Yeah.
He got the Calder Cup?
No.
He took Raymond's spot. And it's kind of bullshit because you have to, in order to qualify, you have to have played no more than, I think, 24 games.
Mm-hmm. Something like that, yeah.
Right? Yeah. In the league. And then you have to be, you can't be older than 25 by a certain date.
Okay.
And he turned 26, like, right after, or right before that date or something. No, after that date.
Okay.
Right after that date. He turns like 26 or some shit. Right. So and I think he only has like 3 points above Raymond. Right. Yeah. But this dude's been in the league for like 6 years, technically.
Yeah. Honestly, I think I didn't get a chance to watch Raymond as much, but I definitely think Sider has a chance to take it for the league. You know what I mean?
Sider should get it because he's a defenseman.
But I think
what he's racking up points wise as a D man is I think is a lot.
What do you
harder.
end the season with, like
50?
I don't even know.
52? Was it 50?
I think it's 50.
Exact. Yeah.
It's more.
50.
It's just like every time the dude had the puck,
too.
he was in command, like on our team
or something.
52 or 54. Yeah.
Let me look it up.
NHL.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. So don't you think that we don't need a fucking number 1 draft pick?
I want.
I don't need a number 1.
We have 2.
I don't need a number 1.
We have 2 that are,
and
they went like 6.
I don't like 8.
What did Mo go? He went 6th.
Yeah, he went 6th.
Are you sure?
No, he went 4th.
I thought he went 8th.
No,
6th or 8th.
Moritz
One or
Seider.
two.
Who went 4th? Who went 4th? Was it
Zadina went sixth.
Zadina went sixth.
Yeah, which was we should have
Cider
taken
went
Quinn Hughes.
sixth, right?
Let's see.
Someone went fourth though, didn't they? Was it Raymond?
Sixth overall, Moritz
Okay,
Cider.
what did Raymond go?
Okay.
6th overall. So is
Yeah.
that still first round draft pick?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because there's
Okay.
30-something teams.
Yeah.
Lucas Raymond, fourth overall.
Fourth. Okay, so he was the fourth.
Wow, that's
He was our fourth.
I didn't know that.
That's what I want. I want like third, fourth, even sixth again. Like eighth's kind of low. I'm not nervous about it. I'm just saying like
But they got that guy.
they got
coming
more
from
if you
Sweden.
if you got more room. I'm just saying you get a fourth, fifth, sixth, third, 3 through 6. You just have like that gives Iserman and the
Do we
coaches
have a goalie though?
more. Oh yeah.
Nedeljkovic.
No, we got a goalie on.
Oh
on the
yeah, that
rise.
other dude, something,
Yeah.
Hellberg.
Okay.
Yeah,
Magnus Hellberg.
we got some kid on the rise.
Magnus Hellberg.
Yeah, but do we have a goalie next year?
No, possibly that kid.
Okay.
Like we might. Is he going to be our main? No, we might see him on the ice.
Does Nettie stay here? Because he kind of
Probably.
blew up at the end of the
I
year.
think so.
Okay.
Yeah,
It is exciting. I mean, things could turn around fast. I
think
just
Nettie's fun
want
to
to see more
watch.
drafting.
I love Nettie,
Yeah.
dude. I love him.
Yeah, he's fun to
Even
watch.
that goal he scored on himself. Like I fucking love it. Like I think it adds to his personality.
Nedeljkovic. I
Yeah,
didn't miss
honestly, you didn't see that?
No.
It's gonna be on bloopers for eternity.
that. Okay.
Does he shoot it into his own net?
he fucking shoots
from the,
it.
from the side of the net.
He goes no, it's like bouncing, and he goes to
Oh,
to
yeah,
hit it to
yeah.
the corner.
Yeah.
And instead, he just shoots it in the net.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's gonna be on bloopers forever.
all right.
But
It's a play.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
You know, like fuck it.
He's
Right, it's a
wild.
mistake.
He's
Like,
wild. He plays the puck. He's
Great. He
Yeah.
plays the puck great.
every game I went to this year. I think he was in net. I'm pretty sure almost all of them, and it was like exciting to watch him. Even when I don't think he was in net. Was he?
No,
I
he
think
wasn't.
everyone was
It
in net.
Yeah,
the game
Nettie
we went
and
to.
Grice, and then Nettie
Everyone.
again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
What was that game?
I saw that
here,
live right
if
there.
you're watching on YouTube, guys, check it out. I'll play it right here.
he like tried to like sweep it away, and he
Are they gonna
nutmegged
slow it
himself.
down?
It was a stupid play.
Yeah.
Like there's no reason he should have been taking it to that corner in the
Here,
first
go
place.
forward, and they probably show an alternate angle on it.
Instead of the live one.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's wild though. They probably show right here. What the fuck was he doing?
Yeah. It really doesn't. It's been broken down. Everyone's like, "What was the point? Like, what was he doing for that to even happen?"
He's gonna try and play the puck into the corner.
No, he was about to play it to the guy to tee him up anyways. Go back real quick. Hurt. Enzo. Come on, dog.
What do you?
We'll talk about that
We'll
later,
talk about that
everyone. So you gotta stay on stuff longer so I can at least put it into the show. You're like zooming on to spiders or something.
All right, here we go.
I just
Spiders.
hope we don't get fucking rid of Bertuzzi,
Same.
because I'm seeing a lot of talk about how it would be good for the Wings to get rid of him.
Trade chip.
Like trade wise, like he's worth a lot right now. Like they would get a really good deal for Bertuzzi.
I don't think they get rid of Bertuzzi.
You know,
It's more of
He's gonna trade off the weak things, not the strong things.
yeah, and he's already he's a beloved
I hope not.
personality here. He's he has clout here.
I don't know if Stevie gives a fuck about that. Honestly, dude.
As long as he
Like,
keeps producing, though, you think he'll
Stevie's
get rid
just
of
like-
him?
Yeah, but that's what Stevie cares about.
I know, but I'm
He's
just they're
producing.
saying that he'd be able to get more producing players.
If he's out producing Larkin, for example.
Which I don't think he was.
No, but I don't know. Is he?
No, but he played less games too. He didn't play any Canadian games.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, that's right.
So
he's a fucking G.
yeah, goddamn Patriot.
Exactly.
He's a
Goddamn
Canadian.
Patriot.
So crazy that makes him a patriot.
He's a Canadian. Of course, that makes him a Patriot.
I know, but it's yeah.
Yeah.
Because he doesn't agree with their fucking tyrannical ways.
Yeah, I know.
He's like, fuck that.
That's why Canadian team's gonna win though. It's because Canada needs clout. Right
They're gonna be like, you see, we're doing it the right way here.
You see, because we locked down.
Our players are stronger.
Yeah, our players are stronger because they wore N95s the whole season training.
Yeah,
which there actually might be some science to that.
I believe that.
Yeah, so
I would believe that.
So they're gonna have like 2 high altitude teams in the finals, or no, because Colorado couldn't be in with a Canadian team. Never mind. It'd be a Western Conference final.
Yeah.
But they play in high altitude, and that's essentially what they've been doing is training in like high altitude with lack of oxygen with N95s.
Yeah. We if you're from Detroit, you learn that at a very young age.
Yeah,
because that's like every game that they would play back in the day, and fucking Avalanche, Mickey Redmond or something would be like,
for sure, Mickey.
Oh yeah, it's hard to breathe up here.
I know.
All right, boys, it's hard to breathe up here.
I want to feel that. I've never felt that,
dude. What's it gonna be like when like Mickey Redmond retires, bro? Like that's gonna be devastating.
Retires, dog? You mean die?
Yeah,
chill out. I didn't want to say it. All right,
like that's what
I didn't want to say.
Retire,
I know
dog.
He's not gonna retire. He's gonna fucking die. He's gonna fucking die on air, bro. Like
bingo,
dude. Don't even.
Bingo.
Don't even say it. Oh man.
Like. I'm just saying, though,
dude,
man.
Would that
like,
be the best way for him to go?
I feel you.
It would be. Yeah. It would be. It would be the best way for him to go.
That's not even a hate on Mickey.
No,
I love
not.
Mickey.
It's just like he's the one of the
He's
best.
the best to ever do it, dude. Best to ever do it.
He has to be the best. There can't be another guy in the league that's as good as Mickey.
Dude, he's the best to ever do it. Period.
Dude.
Not even just hockey.
And he played with the greatest hockey players of all time.
Yeah.
Like he played in the era of hockey when it was still like.
That's what I'm saying. Because like when he talks, okay, so I love Osgood. I love Osgood commentating too because Osgood brings in that like modern take on like what's going on the ice. You know, like what's inside a player's head, what's inside a goalie's head, especially. So I love that, but that I love about Mickey Redmond does that too, but he's out of touch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like when he's talking about it, like shit ain't the same, bro.
No,
motherfucker was playing like the 70s. Like it was a different game back then.
Yeah, 100%.
But it don't matter. Like the way he talks about it, you're just like, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's because he played hockey when it was hockey.
It's fucking hockey.
It was hockey.
Yeah.
He used to do like crazy. That's why when like if Mick's like
he'll always be like, ugh.
Yeah, if Mick's like that was a penalty, like then you're like that shit probably was a penalty. Yeah. and he's like a extreme homer. So like you're not supposed to be like a homer, and he's like he's a homer, and there's nothing you can do about it.
So is the Chicago guy.
But people don't give him shit. Like so, I saw people were they were doing posts on the this hockey thread was doing posts on I think it was Boston's announcer, who is a huge homer, and like people were just like ragging on him like because of how biased he is, you know, and like I saw in the comments people being like, you know, saying something about Mickey Redmond, but not in a bad light, and people being like, oh, you know, Redmond's one of the best.
Yeah,
do it, you know, like nobody was like, oh yeah, he's a homer. But he is.
Yeah, he
is. But the other guy just doesn't do it with class.
No, dude. When I was in Chicago one time, I heard the Chicago announcer say that Konstantinov was the dirtiest player in the league to ever play. And I thought that was whack.
He said that about Konstantinov?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, exactly.
He was like, not even like, you gotta pray. I mean, the guy's in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying.
Bro, you can't say
Who
that
is this?
Shit.
The guy, the Chicago guy.
Dude. What's his name? I
Even if that shit's
him.
true, you can't say that.
Chicago.
Color commentator?
Blackhawks, yeah.
Konstantinov, man, like
he's the best defenseman.
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, Lindstrom.
It's different.
It's a different.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you want to say the best, though, Lindstrom is the best.
So what's this guy's name? Like,
Vladdy's good though, man.
Oh, I'm not saying Vladdy's not. Vladdy was fucking. Watch
Pat Foley. It's Pat Foley.
Watch Vladdy fucking
this guy.
highlight reels, dude.
Let's
fucking
dox
just
this motherfucker.
Smokes, dude.
Talking that shit, dude.
I know.
I wear 16.
Dude, after that,
that's offensive
I was pissed
to me.
off after that. Damn.
Yeah.
I know.
He said he was the dirtiest player.
Yeah, he was like the dirtiest player in the league.
He was dirty.
I don't really.
Yeah.
He was just a beast.
I think he was
I don't think
brutal.
He was dirty.
He was brutal.
You know,
For
I
sure.
don't think he was like dirty.
Dirty is like
dirty's like
Slewfoots.
like
stuff
Marchand.
like that. Yeah,
Marchand,
Slewfoots.
Lemieux. You know,
Yeah.
fucking like he wasn't in that category ever. Nobody ever puts him in that
he was just a
category.
hard ass dude.
Yeah, he was a badass.
He was a hard
yeah.
He's
ass.
hard as
Yeah.
fuck.
Yeah, damn.
Hard ass
Crazy.
Russian. I wonder if you're saying that like to like get some like Russian clout, like you know.
This was
or
back in the day.
This was back in the day.
This was like probably at least
Oh,
10
fuck-
years ago.
Fuck that guy.
was
10
he in the
years ago.
wheelchair?
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
yeah, no,
that
yeah.
happened like that happened like
This is
96.
in the early
bro.
early
I don't know,
2000,
bro.
like 2008 or 2009, maybe 2010, when the Blackhawks were like
How
winning
you gonna
cups.
talk shit? How you gonna talk shit about Vladimir
can't.
Constantino?
It
You
was-
can't.
yeah.
You can't, man.
I know.
Like
Was he saying
dude,
it in
when they
any-
brought
He
him
was
out?
just
When they
like-
brought him out, when did they bring him out? Was it fucking
Oh, dude, it was the
01?
Winter
It
Classic?
was 2001, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or was it 97? When they
don't
brought him
know.
out for the cup.
Oh, for the cup.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it was 97.
97,
the second
98.
year.
The second year,
The second
98.
The second
Yeah.
year, bro. Like everybody's like, yeah,
It
bring
was on,
him
yeah.
out. And you're like, yeah. And then you saw him, you're like, damn, dude.
I know.
But to
Damn.
counter that was when the Winter Classic happened and he
What?
came out skating.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
You making this shit up?
look it up. Look up Vladimir Constantino. I'm making this up. He came out
You
skating.
just made that up.
Hey, that's a clone, bro.
No, ain't no clone.
I,
All right, hold on. Konstantinov. Ice
Don't-
skating.
Don't put ice skating. Just put the fuck.
I don't know.
Put Winter Classic.
oh, there it is, man. Ugh,
The Winter Classic on skates.
I know it was like I
Or
know
that's
what they were
fine.
trying to do, but man, it's kind of a fucking downer.
That I don't know. He looks stoked
it was
there
just-
though.
He's stoked, but it was just sad, dude. You're like, you're not there, dude. Like, he's stoked. but
2014
it's-
alumni game, this one?
Yeah.
All right.
He comes out skating. I mean, he's not skating, but like,
You got
I
like
mean,
a guy behind him.
Yeah.
Troll.
no. But he's got. I think he has someone
see.
holding him.
Let's see.
Let me pull this up.
I didn't
so-
watch this game.
Neither did I.
You didn't watch this game?
No. I
Oh,
was-
there he is.
I was
Yeah,
working.
they're holding him. He's standing up.
I was working. I always work New Year's. This is New Year's, right?
Yeah. All right, he might not have been on skates.
Ooh, his legs.
Yeah, bro. That bro ain't skating, Jim.
I swear to God, he came on skates.
He scored a goal.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, that's sad shit, though,
It is.
man. That's
He
like,
walked out
The
though.
potential for him was incredible.
fucking.
dude.
If you want to watch a good hockey documentary, we talked about it before on the show. What is it called? The Russian Five.
There's two of
There's
them.
two of them,
There's-
yeah.
Yeah.
There's a better one though. I forgot it. Look up Russia.
Russian
Russian
Five.
One of them
Five.
is. All right, hold on.
Because it's not the one that's called that. I think it's called something else. Like
I have the one that we're talking about. I just can't think of the name right now. Russian
Russian
5.
Five is
the
good,
Russian
though.
Five. The Russian Five. They're both really good.
The other one is more about like Fetisov.
Yes.
That one's
The
about
Red
the
Army.
Russians.
The Red
that
Army.
one's about the Russian
Yeah.
hockey players.
Yeah.
It's just about the Red Wings because we're the ones that fucking
Yeah.
worked the system.
What was the one that
This
went
is
to
the
theaters?
one
This
that-
one.
Yeah.
This is the Russian.
Okay,
Yeah,
so the Russian Five.
The
yeah.
Russian Five is a fucking amazing documentary. The other one's really good too.
Yeah.
Dude, I went
About
to
Russia
that-
in general.
I watch them all.
I
Russian
seen that.
hockey.
I seen that in theaters with my parents.
Yeah.
It was fucking awesome. Yeah,
Yeah, I rented it at home
it was sweet.
because I'm pretty sure you could rent it at the same time it was in theaters.
Yeah, you could. It's probably the beginning of that.
because you said you went and saw it and then I rented it.
I love how they get Jeff Daniels to be on anything that like remotely involves Michigan.
Michigan.
That's because he
Yeah.
repped it. He repped it,
reps
bro.
it.
Yeah.
The dude from if you're a Scrubs fan, you ever watch Scrubs?
No.
Oh, dude, Scrubs is so good. And from what I've heard from like actual medical professionals,
It's realistic.
it's like one of the most
Yeah,
the
I've
more
heard that too.
realistic shows about like working in a hospital.
Okay.
Even though it's a comedy, like
Yeah,
it's
and
better
like a
than
parody.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
like a parody, but it's the most realistic one.
Okay.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so there's one of the main doctors in that who's like the hard ass doctor.
Yeah.
He's like the prick, but he's also like the best. there is in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
He's one of my favorite characters, but he always rocks Red Wings jerseys in it, right?
Okay.
And there's a scene where if you could probably find it on YouTube. Just type in Dr. Cox Red Wings, Dr. Cox COX. But there's a scene where he's got to talk to somebody that he doesn't want to talk to, right? And the guy mentions his Red Wings jerseys, and he's like, "All right, you're gonna sit here for the next 15 minutes and let me tell you why the Red Wings are the greatest sports franchise in sports history."
Okay. Let's see if it's this.
Yeah, this is it.
Here, point the mic down a little bit at it.
Sports. Sweetie, you have to dress your man.
I like
For God's
sports.
sake, Harry walked out of the house tonight in a hockey jersey.
Dr. Cox, when you first started...
Like, he doesn't want to talk to this dude.
Hey, you. Make an effort.
Huh. You may tell me who your favorite sports team is. Keep it short. For Red Wings. Oh. For the next 20 minutes, you will sit in silence while I tell you why the Detroit Red Wings are the greatest franchise in the history of professional sports on September 25, 1920.
All right, that's good.
Isn't that dope?
Yeah, we should clip that actually.
So,
I took it off.
so he also wears a lot of Chelli's. What's this called? Chelli's Bar.
Chili's chili.
Yeah.
Chelli's Chili. He
Yeah.
also wears a lot of shirts. Apparently, they're friends,
Oh, okay.
like in real life.
Yeah. I think Chelios is like a connected guy, like to everything. Like,
the
I wouldn't doubt it.
I
dude.
think so.
I would not
Yeah.
doubt it.
I'm pretty sure. Some sort of. He's got a kid, or
Dude,
no?
I ran into
Does he have a kid in the
Cicerelli
league?
recently.
Is it Shanahan or Chelios? I'm thinking of.
Chelios had a kid that was prospected to go to the league, but I think he might have.
Whose kid went to Canada and like started to play for or went to China?
Chelios.
Chelios.
Chelios' kid
Yes.
playing for
Yeah.
China?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
fucking traitor?
Yeah. He's probably got money deals going on over there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, never mind.
So real. Okay, never mind. I'll have to save this for pop culture, maybe.
Okay.
If I remember it.
Yeah. But yeah, Red Wings,
Okay.
China.
China. I am excited though. We got a lot of fun stuff coming up hockey wise because you got the draft coming, you got the fucking playoffs running right now. We got you know who are we gonna draft? Who's our coach gonna be?
Oh yeah.
You know, like we got a lot of fun stuff.
Oh, yeah,
as
bud.
Red Wings fans.
Oh.
So you want to move on to pop culture?
Yeah, we can do that.
Send it.
Pop it, baby.
Is that even gonna be on there?
Yeah, it's on there.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah.
All right. I don't think I have anything.
I have a
do
bunch.
Do I have stuff?
I'll start it off.
Hell yeah.
So
I'm ready for this.
I finally
Should wait.
started
Okay.
Game of Thrones for you, so. I started Game of Thrones. I got a season. I'm like 3 episodes into the second season.
Oh, okay. Daddy
So,
likes it, huh?
Yeah. Well, there's a few things I want to break down about Game of Thrones. I was apprehensive to watch it because I thought it was like this fantasy dragons, Lord of the Rings kind of feel. And what it turns out to be more is like it almost is like Xena Warrior Princess, but better.
Okay.
So it doesn't have this fantasy feel, but it does have this weird like network television feel to it. But it's like with cussing and nudity.
Yeah.
So like that part threw me off at first to get me into it initially was because I thought it was going to be campy and kind of like, I don't know, everyone's pretty in it. And it's just I'm like, this doesn't seem like the time period that this is taking place.
Yeah.
But the show is pretty good. Like all in all, like I keep watching it.
Yeah.
The first season, I can understand why you got out of the first season.
Yeah.
But
Well, we
also-
didn't mean to.
I don't think it's something that you can't go back and rewatch. I think you could start at
first
like,
5 episodes.
No, fucking skip them.
Yeah.
Just do the last 4.
Yeah, but I feel like I'm not gonna know who the fuck anybody
I don't,
is.
dude. I watched the whole thing and I have no idea who anybody is. Like I'm like 2
You
seasons
don't know what's
into it.
like happening, kind
Not
of.
really. Like I don't at all. Like I'm like I don't really know who's who. I'm like who's this guy? What family?
Like you know
is this
who Ned
from?
Stark is?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I know who Ned Stark is.
I'm sure I can find like a breakdown,
You
like
could,
like a
yes.
season 1 in
Yes.
5 minutes.
And then watch the last episode of season 1.
Yeah.
That's what I would do. Like figure out a way to synopsisize. That's not a word. Synopsisize
synopsis.
of season 1.
Dude, I'm
And
glad you're
then-
watching it.
So yeah, but it's good. It's all right. And this also leads me to the thing that we discuss on the pod all the time is like, why is it so overtly sexual? Like the sexuality.
That's what I've
in
heard.
it,
I don't remember the first 5. I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't remember the first 5 episodes which we watched being that heavy on nudity.
It's about
but I've
halfway through.
heard
It's about halfway through.
that's one of the biggest things I've heard about it is how much nudity is in it.
Oh, yeah.
So does it ramps up then?
Oh
yeah. Oh yeah.
Even more.
Yeah. And it's unnecessary. You could cut all of those scenes out and
Yeah.
you don't need it.
Yeah.
Like there's certain things that I understand that they're trying to show, like the idea of brothels and shit like that, you know, and
Yeah.
how
But all that shit could just be implied.
all of it could be implied.
Like, oh, I'm gonna go
100%.
get
Yeah.
my dick wet, and
Yeah.
then he just walks in the door. with
Exactly.
girls
Everything in
behind
this
him.
show is gonna just be even more and more like in your face like that.
It's
where
because
they
a
could-
fucking
yeah.
nerd wrote it.
Yeah.
Not even
That's
just
why.
sexually though. It's all like I'm talking
about it.
brutality wise. They're not gonna imply everything. Like
Look
even the most fucking scenes where you think like, holy shit, they're not gonna show this, and they're gonna show it.
Look at the guy who wrote it. Look him up.
I'm sure.
He's a fucking nerd.
I'm sure. And do the books read as like erotica? You know, like do they kind of read as fantasy erotica?
They're more graphic, I think. Than like
So,
they
so like the
Yeah.
sex is more
Dude was
graphic.
writing it and
Yeah.
jerking off.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It's
So,
this
but
guy.
but like I'm saying, so we're always, you know, when we talk about like shows and movies on this, we're, you know, like why is it got to have this homosexual love scene, you know, and like that's a big talking point in culture right now is like, but why does it have to have any of that?
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
even this one, which is I guess heterosexually charged.
Yeah.
for now.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's gonna get super. It's also getting woker and woker. I'm
Yeah.
noticing, but it's but it doesn't need to be there. Like me and my girlfriend are watching the show, and like we don't.
It gets awkward.
Yeah, you just
It's
don't need
fucking
it.
awkward.
It's
man.
not like we're like. It's not like that stuff happens, and then
and
we're like, you
Yeah.
feel it, you want to.
And you
do
know
it.
what?
It's like,
Yeah, I know.
That's not what's
No.
And
happening.
No.
like anytime, like it's always. I think that's always kind of caused fights, or it has potential to
it
cause
could,
fights.
yeah, for sure.
You know, you say like as a guy watching that with your girl, like you say like the wrong thing
Like,
during one of those
yeah.
scenes.
We've talked
you
about
know?
that. Yeah, that's
Or
why.
like-
That's why you make
Or
like.
you look.
You don't say
look-
anything.
You make the wrong face.
I'm gonna go get some popcorn.
Don't. Yeah. The best thing to do is like leave the fucking room.
You're like, I'll be right
You know,
back.
look at your fucking phone or some
Yeah.
shit. You know, like. But that's what that does.
Yeah.
Like,
Fuck it.
But don't you feel like it's casted so?
Hmm.
So overall, let me guess. First, one season in, I guess you can't really get too much out of it. But one season in, I keep watching it, and I'm like excited to watch the next episode. So it's a good show. It's written.
There's
awesome.
a good skit by on Portlandia.
Yeah, dude. Rachel just brought this up to me.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
they
she's-
do that.
Yeah, she literally
You're
just
like,
brought
one more.
this up.
Let's just watch one more.
Yeah, you
We'll
don't-
watch one more.
you
It's
don't
like
gotta-
4 days later.
Yeah, dude.
Season 2 kind of gets a little slow, and you know you have to get through it. But no, it's definitely good. So it keeps. This is the guy who wrote it though.
Yeah, George R. Martin, also the guy who wrote the story for the new Elden Ring game.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's
But there's
it's awesome. It's good. It's good, but it's just to me, I don't know when did it start. Did it start in?
let's take a look when the first season.
Like, I
came out.
wish-
it was dated that first season, especially.
Yeah, I wish it was like more. Like these people wouldn't be this beautiful and like thin
They might
and
be.
they'd be
they're all like
they'd
the
be,
queen and the
bigger.
royal families
we
and
don't know.
stuff.
They'd be bigger. They wouldn't be all like.
History's a lie, Jim.
Well, that's true.
They might have had fucking flying cars back then.
Yeah, I understand that. That's true.
Yeah, back then they're like, Oh, we
Tartaria.
found out that fat women were
Tartaria,
found as
bro.
more valuable back then in the day. Meanwhile, who were the kings and queens with? Or who were the kings with and the fucking princes and the like lords and all that shit? You know what I'm saying? Probably the most beautiful
Skinny
prospects in the land. Yeah, exactly.
Well, they're probably all brothel like hookers that weren't wealthy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
they're
probably
skinny
what it
and
was.
couldn't eat.
Yeah, so they would go to the That's
What am I
maybe true.
looking up right now? What was that about?
But no, I don't know. I just thought it's
When it started.
it's
what year
kind
it
of
started.
casted like it just seems that the casting's like I don't know, or the way it's shot. It's just not. It wasn't as realistic as I wanted it to be.
I do remember
gonna
when we first started watching it, I kept waiting for fucking what's his name?
2011.
Okay.
God, what's his name? Fucking the king in Lord of the Rings.
Gandalf?
No,
not
the
him.
king, bro. Like the actual king.
Aragorn.
Aragorn.
Yeah.
I kept waiting for him to show up.
Yeah.
Like I kept I would watching it and I'd be like, "Where's Viggo? Whatever his name is.
Mortensen. Yeah.
Like, where's this dude at?"
Yeah.
Because I kept thinking I was watching Lord of the Rings.
See, I didn't get a Lord of the Rings vibe. I got like this
There
TV
isn't
show
a
vibe.
Lord of the Rings vibe. It's just that they're all kind of wearing like.
It didn't feel like all right. So this is I think the best way to articulate it is like it didn't feel. So now you have like shows like The Wire and like these cinematic television shows. So I was kind of hoping it went in that direction. But I guess if it was early 2011, then this is still happening. But it just didn't have that. It's starting to though. I think it is starting to get more cinematic and.
It definitely
Well, the Wire
improves.
came out in like fucking
Right, but The Wire.
2000.
Yeah, The Wire was
4.
groundbreaking for that idea.
Also, they're younger.
2002.
Oh,
Shit.
Like Jon Snow, he's younger in the first season. Like all these different
They're
characters.
all so pretty though.
Yeah.
They're all so pretty. It's just they're all like their makeup. I can see their makeup and shit. I don't know. There's stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know
see.
what's a good show that kind of like I think kind of shows that is Deadwood.
Deadwood.
It was on HBO.
Yeah, I know.
It was the Western show.
Yeah.
It was like brutal and like raw and shit. And the one thing though I've seen, I've heard people tell me, Andrew told me this too, and I've like read this places, was that they're like, oh, they didn't swear that because they cuss, like every other word's a cuss word.
Okay.
And everyone's like,
Yeah,
oh, they're
I've
just
seen this
making
show.
them, like people didn't really talk like that back then. And like I counter that. I say, how the fuck do you know? How the fuck do you know?
Just from somebody's writings. Or
Exactly,
something, right?
Because that's all you can
Yeah.
know. Take it by is someone's writings, and it's like, because that's what Andrew said to me. He's like, oh, well, because of people's like documentation and everything. And I'm like, well, if someone's writing like letters, like a letter to somebody,
Yeah.
like most likely they're not gonna speak like that in their letter.
I mean,
You know what I'm saying? Like they're
Yeah.
like a letter's gonna be more elegant and,
Yeah, you're
and
not
thought
gonna
out.
Cuss and
Yeah, you wouldn't be
speak
like-
openly.
You know?
I'm fucking tired of this shit.
Yeah.
So I say fuck that, like, because people are like, it's not historically accurate.
Yeah, and that's
you
why
know?
and I don't want to like even with this like I disconnected from that and I'm into the show. But like initially when I was trying to pick it apart while first watching it, those were the things I kept looking at was like it just felt like Xena the warrior princess. I don't know, it just had this it didn't really like make me feel realism.
Well, it is fantasy.
Yeah.
You know what I think?
There's fucking dragons.
you think
in
that in the
There's
show.
not
beginning-
dragons in the show yet. I mean,
I'm
Not
just
yet,
saying,
but-
like, there's dragons, and isn't there? There's ice people.
White Walkers.
White Walkers.
Yeah,
It's
yeah, dude,
basically
like,
like,
it's
a
fucking fantasy.
zombie fantasy. And
Yeah.
It's gonna be
No, it's
interesting.
good. It's
Yeah.
good. You just, if you wouldn't even think of that, but I was just like looking at it's the Nolan effect. It's Nolan ruined everything. Nolan just made like everything like you want it to be this like realism world.
Yeah,
But you don't with this at all, and it's the story's great.
but you're gonna keep going.
Yeah, cut
Oh,
the
yeah.
sex scenes though. The sex scenes are
Yeah.
they're just
Do they
too
get worse or
much.
they slow down?
I think what he's talking about is heavy in the beginning, and then there's a couple other parts, maybe like in season 6, but
So
it's gonna
I
change.
feel like they rise
The shock
in
and
like a
awe is
middle,
gonna change.
and then they get
Like Joffrey, like that feeling that you get from you know who Joffrey is.
Fuck Joffrey. You're
The
making
king,
that up.
the young king, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay, like
He's got a punch me face, dude.
that's
the
what I'm
little
saying.
kid,
The
the
little
little
kid.
they're
kid.
gonna
I know.
arouse,
Yeah, I know
they're
who
gonna
that
arouse
is.
other types of emotions than sexuality.
Yeah, then they're gonna sexualize all these little kids later in it.
Yeah.
I know it.
Probably.
I know it. Like I'm watching. I'm like, these kids are gonna be naked in about 2 seasons. Like, and they're fucking kids. Like,
Oh man.
Yeah.
they're.
You
I
mean
don't
like
know.
the young girl, like Macy, or not Macy, whatever her name is.
The one that
Arya?
turns Arya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't
Is that
tell
the
you
little
what's gonna
redhead?
happen, dude. I just can't.
No.
Oh,
No, you're gonna have to watch it.
that's all I remember. Is her sword fighting.
She
Her
is good.
training
No,
with sword
there's
fighting.
It's
some
her.
good shit,
She's
yeah.
not the redhead though. That's the one you're talking
Yeah,
about.
that's
Oh, okay.
Sansa.
Yeah.
Is the
She doesn't
redhead.
have red hair?
Sansa.
No,
okay.
she has like brown hair.
Okay.
Arya and Sansa.
All right. So what do you got, Enzo? You got more?
I started
Okay.
this new video game that's pretty fucking
I got
awesome.
one thing. Okay, what'd you start?
I started this game called V Rising. It's like a vampire
Bring it up.
survival game. And it's basically the #1 game on Steam since it's launched this week. Steam is like a video
Yeah,
game.
like a streaming,
Yeah,
right?
well, it's like a store that you can buy games online.
Okay.
Okay. So it's the #1 video game on there. It sold 1 million copies in 1 week.
When did it come out?
Just
now?
last week, yeah. And it had like already 150,000
I got it.
concurrent players.
What kind of game are we talking about here?
It's like it's hard to explain. It's like a it's like a cartoonish type like art style, but it's like a survival type action RPG game where you like do player versus player, and you have to build like a base and a castle, for example, and then you basically defend it from other people. They attack you, you attack them, and then you can form kind of like alliances with people.
This is all online.
This is all online. This is all
Oh.
happening. Okay, and like
Okay. Well, I'm never gonna play this.
yeah, it's kind of like a niche game, but
it looks cool.
it's
Like
pretty
I'm not
cool,
saying
dude.
it's not cool. I just don't do online.
It's pretty fun. I mean, it's not like obviously I'm open to a lot of different genres, but I saw this and I was intrigued because all the reviews were like really positive,
Yeah.
and I was just looking for something to play, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna feel it. It's kind of like cartoonish, but it actually ended
Are
up
you a
being awesome.
vampire?
Yeah, you are, and it's all about like.
Are there rules in it then? Like
Yeah, like if you're out in the daytime, you get burned by the sun. If you carry silver, you lose your health. You have to feed every so often.
okay.
And when you feed, every single person in the game has a different blood type. And based on their quality, like you get different powers and different things like that. It's just really cool, dude. I don't know how else to explain it, but I've been streaming it now for probably like about a week since it's come out. And I don't know, I'm pretty pleased. So I'm going to keep playing it, and
I think there's more. I think there's more to like the lore of vampires than like we think.
there's a lot
With,
of cool shit in it.
Attached to like adrenochrome and shit like that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
yeah.
wouldn't doubt it. Yeah.
I think like vampires are like a thing. That's like
Where'd it come from?
I just think that it's like the death cult has been running this death cult game for centuries and centuries, and the vampire was someone outside of that box that observed it, and like that was like their take on it. You know what
Wait,
I'm saying?
you mean
this
the
shit?
human being that tried to be what these
I'm
blood
saying
drinkers
like,
were?
like,
That's
I think
the death
there's
cult.
been like elite families for centuries.
Yes.
Drinking blood and shit,
Agreed.
being a part of a death cult, running the show, being super wealthy, and like drinking blood to stay young and healthy and shit like that. And like outsiders observed it
Yes, agreed.
and created this. That's how they viewed them, were these monsters.
Yes,
There's these fucking monsters. This is how we view them. You
but
know?
I also think there were people that try to like their death cult, their followers that are just regular people that are like just trying to get this, trying to still do that, or like
Well, I think
adrenochrome
I
shit.
think the occult or whatever, the its that run it, they adopted it and then used it for their advantage. I mean, they're like,
What the idea of vampires
Yeah.
like made it mainstream.
yeah,
Yeah.
and like there was lore, like so you're saying like there was people speaking lore and talking shit
Hundreds and
about
hundreds
this,
of
yeah,
years
being
ago.
like there's these fucking monsters out there
Yeah.
drinking blood.
yes,
Yeah. And then
And-
they were like, the its were like, no. Okay, so we're going to make this popular, and we're just going to tell everyone it was based off of this Vladimir guy that used to behead people after battle.
Yeah. There's
That's
a
where they got
possibility
it
of that,
from.
for
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
because he bathed in the blood of all his enemies, but he was like supposedly a Christian.
Because he was part of the fucking death cult.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
fucking part of
Probably.
it.
Yeah, he's royalty, right?
Yeah, he was.
And then you look
they're
like
all
Obama's
related to them. Do you know
him.
that?
Yeah.
They're all the royal
Yeah,
family.
Yeah, you
The
find
royal
out,
family
yeah.
are all related to this dude.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, they talk about that in all history.
Yep.
Like everyone always brings that up is that,
Yeah.
oh, everyone's related to the vampire. It's
So,
like,
so like the
that's
vampire is just is like a metaphor of like of these people, you know.
Yeah.
It's just how they're being viewed, and it's like they're fucking evil, man.
so in this game, are you a vampire?
Yeah, you are, and it's like the goal is to just like yeah, you are.
Okay.
It's yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you are. So I don't know, but I'm digging it.
He went over the rules,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
I was like trying to find this stuff for you
okay.
guys. I wasn't listening.
Yeah, no, but I've been digging it, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It has been fun.
So I missed all this. I'm going to ask questions. I'm sure you just went over. But is it like a World of Warcraft?
No,
No?
it's like there's this huge map, and
Kinda looks
the
like
map
it.
is
It looks
filled
like
with
it.
all these different sections, right? Kind of like World of Warcraft in that sense. But then there's like 60 players on the map, okay? And you pick a place to go in, and then you basically like
And you level up.
you don't level up, but what you do
don't
is
level
everything that you kill gives you items, bones, different things like that, and you collect all this shit. And then you use it to build like a castle, weapons.
So you don't get more powerful as a player.
You do only by like when you drink the blood of a boss. So when you fight a boss battle and you drink its blood, you gain its powers.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
There's some demon shit.
Yeah.
actually.
yeah, and you gain power by crafting these items like alchemy and all that shit.
Jesus don't want you playing the Senzo.
Bro, it's fucking awesome, man. Hey, I've always had an interest in like vampire, werewolf lore, all that
For
shit.
sure.
You know,
Is there a big lore in the game?
Did
Is
you-
it like got a good storyline?
there is no story really. It's like
Is it
a
open world?
it's a survival game. Yeah, it's open world. So every time you die, you lose all your gear, and you have to go back to your coffin and kind of start again, or you can like go back to your castle. If someone like comes and destroys your castle and takes all your shit,
That's
then
it.
you have to start over. Yeah, it's
That makes me want to segue
it's kind of like
into
Tarkov.
my second pop culture a little bit. Was I re-listened to Ready Player One,
Okay.
and God, that's a good book.
Such a good book.
That's a
I
good
I re-listened
book.
to that not
Too long ago.
Yeah, not too long ago.
I know we have an earlier episode on it for sure that if you dig deep, we talked about it. But God, it's not as did you read Ready Player 2?
I'm scared too.
Okay,
I'm
it's
not
kinda
gonna
woke.
lie. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just scared too because I love the first one. So
And
much.
this one has more of a feeling of like warning of this world that they're going into. So it
Yeah.
doesn't really feel like
it definitely has its wokeness in it. You know, he's very the
Sure.
author's very
Yeah.
anti-God and
there's like
everything
some
that,
33s in
and-
there and stuff like that.
Yeah.
There's numerology stuff that I was picking up on. I was like, oh, well, there it is. There it is. There's like
Yeah.
certain numbers of the scores and stuff, like 666, 33 or something like that. But not to go back on Ready Player One, but which is a good game or a good movie rather about a game. But I started.
Wait, you're doing the book, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the movie is not good though.
Movie's not bad.
The movie's not bad, but it's
Movie's not bad.
nothing like the book.
No.
Nothing.
Well, that's what I like about the movie. I like the movie as a
completely
reader. It made the movie. It like I didn't know what was going to be happen next because they changed things.
Yeah, I saw the movie first.
You saw the movie first.
I did,
Yeah,
yeah.
so like it was fun. It was fun because it was like, oh, like this is a different key. Like the way they get the keys different. So that made
Everything was
it
different,
exciting, and it like the way they did it was fun too. I thought the ways like the race, you know, like I thought the race.
Yeah, I was like waiting for
cool
the race.
and fun.
I was waiting for the race when I was re-listening to it, and I was like, "Oh, the race doesn't happen in this."
Yeah, and it makes sense. Like the race is going to be more relatable.
But
to
you wish they would have
people.
did a series on this.
They should have either done a series or it should have been a 3-part. Each movie's a key.
Yeah. Yes. 100%.
You know.
Have you ever seen
First
this? Have
key,
you ever
second key,
I need to.
last
I
key.
have
seen the
not.
movie? No.
No, I need to.
Read
ever
the
read
book.
it?
Read the
Neither.
book.
Oh, listen to the book. Bro.
Audiobook?
Listen to it. Yeah, because
All right.
Will Wheaton fucking reads it and he does a fantastic job.
And that's what I want to talk
Will
about.
Wheaton's
is
actor from Star Trek.
I just started a new book that Will Wheaton reads.
Okay.
So I was just looking at books on Audible, and I saw the same narrator, Will Wheaton did this book, and it's The Martian, which is
I read The Martian,
with the movie with Matt Damon.
Yeah, I read that. I read it before the movie came out. I didn't audible it. I read it. It was a hard read.
Yeah, I'm sure, dude.
It was a hard read.
You should listen to it.
It was a good book, though, but hard read.
Will Wheaton kills
a lot of
it.
numbers.
A lot of numbers.
A lot of math and stuff.
Yeah, there's like the whole... And the thing with the book The Martian is like it does the whole movie in like the first 5 chapters.
Yeah.
Like it's like the whole movie. I'm only 5 chapters deep to the book right now. But I'm like, damn, this is like the whole fucking movie. I'm like, so what else is in this book?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm excited for.
So here's the thing though. Think about this, right? Here's the thing, okay? So the book, it's kind of sketchy, okay? The book was written by some dude. I'm pretty sure he worked at NASA. This R.C. Bray or Andy Weir. I look him up. I'm pretty sure he had something to do with NASA.
Oh, I'm sure.
And he started writing this book as like if I'm not mistaken, he was writing this book like on like a forum like that. Like he would write a chapter and then put it online, and you could go and read it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like then he'd write the next chapter and put it on.
Yeah.
And then it blew up. Okay? It like blew up and then like it got published and then it went to like number 1. And it was like fucking everywhere. That's why I picked it up, because I picked it up because like I used to like going to Barnes and Nobles and just
buying a random
just
book.
walking around, and looking for cool covers and shit. And that was one of them. And it was everywhere though. It was everywhere, like in the store, the big display and shit for it, and it looked cool.
Before the movie?
Oh yeah, way before the movie. And so that's how it happened. Is like it blew up, right? And like it's about Mars.
Yeah,
it's about space.
For sure.
Especially it's about Mars.
Yeah.
What's everything now? Like everything is like we're going to Mars. We're going to Mars. We're going to Mars.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there could be something there. Like,
oh, I'm sure of it.
Did you find out if he worked for NASA?
I don't think he did, but his father was a physicist at Sandia National Laboratories.
What was he? He was something.
And he blah 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 blah. Let's see, novelist and a computer programmer.
He had some connection, dude.
That's a cool.
I think his dad was like a.
That's a cool ass way of releasing that.
Hold on, let me read. No, go back to that. I want to read writing. 20 years. Accurate spot, doing extensive research. Okay, so yeah, he was not in NASA. Okay. Yeah, see, originally published as a free series on his website.
That's cool.
Okay, for sure.
That's like sweet, and especially how this book is written. Like it's written like a vlog. So I mean, or a blog. That's how he's. It's like logs.
Oh,
so he's like log 1, log 2. It's a cool way. Yeah, I'm sure it's NASA propaganda, though. I mean, it's The Martian.
Yeah, Mission control following a group of young NASA science and astronauts and scientists.
Wait, go. What was his dad? Let's find out who his parents are.
John Weir, a physicist at Sandia National Laboratories, and his mother was an electrical engineer.
For what? For who?
Does not
the
say.
Illuminati.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Can you click on his dad? Like, has his dad got a page at all?
His dad does not have a page. But when I went to Sandia,
what are they?
Says National Nuclear Security Administration Research and Development Laboratories in the U.S. Managed and operated by National Technology and Engineering Solutions, Honeywell International.
What's Honey? A wholly owned subsidiary. What's them? Click them.
It's like a multinational conglomerate.
Owned by Satan.
Jeez.
Oh, dude, check this out. Someone pointed out like NASA is Satan without the T. Right?
Okay.
Like it's the letters Satan. They could spell out Satan without the T, which is why they say T minus.
Oh.
I don't know how much weight that holds at all. But it is a funny what?
That's a cool shirt. If someone hasn't done that, like you do like Satan, and you go T minus. But isn't it scrambled?
Yeah, it'd be scrambled. Yeah, so that's what they're saying.
Yeah,
it's the letters, and then it's missing, and so that's why they say T minus.
T minus.
5, 4.
The book's good though, and
Yes.
it is read by the Will Wheaton, and that's what
Will Wheaton reads it. Okay, that's cool.
And I feel like I'm just listening to Ready Player One, and so I'm going through it, and I'm thinking I'm still in Ready Player One world.
Okay.
Because Will Wheaton's reading it. I think it's like Art or what's the main character of Ready Player One? Wade.
Yeah, Wade.
I think Wade's talking to me the whole time.
Yeah. So I know exactly how you feel, because if you want to kind of get back into that Ready Player One world with Will Wheaton,
I'm getting there. That's
Armada.
my next one. Yeah.
Armada. Okay.
Yeah.
He reads that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, when you're reading that, it feels like the same thing.
I know.
You know.
That's why I chose The Martian. I didn't think it was going to happen, but I'm like, oh shit, it's happening for sure.
Yeah.
But Matt Damon also does that guy really good.
Yeah.
He does that guy in the movie. Like his personality comes off very similar to how the book's character has like a very similar personality.
Okay.
He does a good job of that.
Yeah.
As an actor.
Yeah, Armada's good. Armada is good. It's not as good as Ready Player One. Like nearly not even close, but it is a fun read.
I wish I would have chose Armada because I want to talk about it on here with you. But
yeah,
I was like The Martian. I was like that. I didn't even know that was a book.
Yeah.
And
yeah, I talked about this book on here.
Armada.
Because they talk about that video game,
yeah.
that conspiracy
it.
The video game that was supposedly collecting data for the CIA.
Yeah.
And it was like making kids
Tarkov and so. He said, which
one?
Which game? Oh,
I forgot. Jim was gonna have to read this, and I forgot what it was called. But
we talked about it on an early one.
It's been made. There's references been made to it and stuff. If you watch, what is that, Loki on Marvel on Disney?
It'd be actually ideal if we had a researcher.
Video games
it'd be sweet right now if we had this guy that could tell us what the video game was.
What? Oh,
he's over there asking you which one.
Wait, which video game?
And at his fingertips, he has the knowledge of Satan.
Type in like CIA arcade game.
It would be wild.
The
show would be sweet if I had this guy that was able to do the researching in real time. It would be awesome.
That would be so awesome, dude. No, Mind Control arcade game right here. Urban Legend, of course. They're like, fact check.
Yeah, it's definitely under Urban Legend.
The CIA just invented a video game, but they didn't use it for mind control.
Well, no, it is like he breaks it down like Polybus.
Fuck.
Polybus.
Yeah, Polybus.
I looked at the word. I was
world's
like, I got
most dangerous game.
And I was like,
Obvious.
Yeah, and it was in like Portland, Oregon, 1981.
Gamers who tried playing it couldn't stop. They began acting oddly, nauseous, stressed, horrific nightmares, seizures, or attempted suicide.
Do you ever dream about your games, Enzo, when you're playing them?
No.
No?
No, I don't dream about them. What do you mean?
I don't know. Do you ever,
I don't always remember my dreams, to be honest with you.
Well, maybe not necessarily dream, but like when you're going to sleep, is it one of the things that
I'm like thinking about before?
You're thinking about?
It depends. If I'm like really into a game, if I'm like right now, I'm really into this game. So yeah, like I'm thinking about it before bed. When I'm waking up, I'm thinking about it.
Yeah. That's why I don't mean dream because we don't know what our dreams are.
Listen to Ready Player One.
Yeah, like absolutely.
Absolutely. It's very 80s heavy.
All right.
Like 80s pop culture heavy.
Okay.
It's just a fucking awesome,
it's a really fun book.
And it's probably one of the best audible book I've listened to.
Yes.
For sure.
I'll get it right now.
And Armada's just, I think Armada's like just as fun. It's just light. It's like, like diet Ready Player One.
I think there's a lot to do with the guy who reads it though. I mean, I'm really
Will Wheaton?
Yeah, Will Wheaton. This guy, he kills it. Because even The Martian's like...
He's always on Big Bang Theory.
Is he?
As Will Wheaton.
Okay.
Because he played... he was in Star Trek.
Was he a voice actor?
No, Star Trek's a live action show.
I didn't know if he like was a computer or something.
Oh no, he was like a kid on it.
Oh.
He was like the son of the doctor.
So now he's a voice actor.
Wesley. He does a lot of
Yeah.
He's
stuff.
an actor, voice actor. This dude right here.
But he's on the show as Will Wheaton all the time, and that's like Sheldon's.
Are you a Big Bang Theory fan?
Huge.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Oh God, I don't know how you watch that trash.
Because it's just funny to me.
I know.
I don't think it's good. Like it's not like well done.
Yeah, I get you.
But it's really good fucking trash.
It's still on too, isn't it?
No, it's done. Like it's really well done fucking sheep popcorn, like
okay,
mind numbing.
Like that shit.
You know,
yeah.
Like they did a good job getting the people being like,
These nerds are funny.
It's one of our shows we go to sleep to.
Have you ever watched it without laugh track?
What's laugh track?
No.
Oh, dude,
that's part of it, bro.
I know it's fucking.
That's part of the.
I know it's wild.
What's
it
laugh
makes
track?
It makes
like the laugh
like
track.
the laugh track in the background.
Yeah.
You can turn that off.
Yeah. Why are you watching that?
There's a YouTube video of it.
Watching the YouTube.
Yeah. So there's like you can watch a lot of sitcoms without them, and it's just like it's so fucked. Like it's like this is not even.
Yeah.
I don't even understand how this is.
I want to watch Friends.
Except yeah, there's Friends ones too, but it's just like this isn't funny. Like none of it's funny.
Yeah.
So you watch a show like Arrested Development, which is a comedy show,
Yeah.
and you're dying laughing.
Yeah.
There's no laugh track. You know, there's nothing telling you to laugh.
Yeah, it's Always Sunny.
Like that's because
The Office.
Always Sunny, The Office.
They got to be actually funny.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this: Big Bang Theory. I think the main catch on it, the main hook for me at least, like me and Melissa, is Sheldon. I don't know the guy's name, the actor's name.
Well, let me find out.
Yes.
John, no,
Better,
Jim Parsons.
Parsons. All right, he is just fucking fantastic in it. Like he does such a good job. He carries the show.
Wouldn't you like to see him do a dark role?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying he's like an autistic genius.
I've watched the
in
Big
the
Bang
show.
Theory.
Okay,
I understand. I get
just
it.
the way he carries the character is just so good. Like it's funny. Like his character is actually funny.
I can understand that.
You know what I'm saying? Just because he's like the perfect role for it. And then Kaylee Kuko, I don't know how that's how you say her last name, but as Penny, I think she does a really good job too. And she does the voice of Harley Quinn in the Harley Quinn cartoon series.
Not her.
Which is fucking fantastic too on HBO.
Okay.
The animated Harley Quinn series. She's the voice of Harley Quinn, and she does a fucking great job.
Is that a new Harley Quinn?
Yeah, that came out like 2 or 3 years ago.
And that's on HBO?
That's on HBO.
I'll check that out.
Yeah.
So I have watched Big Bang Theory. Just like all the sitcoms. That's just I think you have to have a niche for them. Like you have to have grown up on Friends.
Yeah, no,
something.
but like Friends is way better than this. You know, like this is a lot more campy, cheesy. You know,
Yeah,
but that's what it is. That's why I like it
Yeah.
for the cheesiness.
It is what it is. Exactly. It's like what we were talking about with Game of Thrones and like me expecting it to be the Northman that I just saw. This amazing film cinema realism.
Yeah.
There's gonna be some good parts.
I don't know, dude. You don't even notice if the HD or the smoothing effects on.
That's true.
I don't know if I can trust you.
All right, I guess you'll have to let us all know in future.
I'm just being pretentious and like film
Yeah.
snobby, whatever. That's like the Nolan ruined everything for me. Did
Okay.
Nolan ruined my life?
Yeah.
But one more thing on pop culture.
Well,
Unless you got something
yeah.
too.
ahead, though.
But with Nolan, I just thought of it when we were talking earlier. Did The Dark Knight expose like China corruption? Because wasn't the bad guy to Batman?
But I don't know if it exposed China corruption. It's just kind of like corruption.
I'm just trying to think. Like he didn't want to do business with.
That dude was just like a He was what do you call it?
I'm trying to make Nolan.
Money man. He like
yeah,
the books.
I'm trying to make
he was like
Nolan a white
accountant.
hat.
He took care of all their money and put it.
I'm trying to make Nolan a white hat here.
Yeah.
was he trying to tell us to vote for Trump?
Yeah.
Because that's what I got out of it. But that's all I got. And Pop, you got some stuff, Jake?
I just got like one thing. I started playing. Speaking of all these video games and stuff, I started playing Guardians of the Galaxy on Xbox.
I've been seeing you.
Yeah.
I've been seeing you every night.
Yeah, you're a pervert.
Why? I don't get the pervert.
Pervert.
Where do you get the pervert? I seen him logged on Xbox, and I said, I see you playing your game, and he texted back strictly pervert.
That's it.
That's it. I'm like,
That's funny.
but for some reason I was jerking off to him.
So yeah, it's a Guardians of the Galaxy game. It's not the movie version of Guardians of the Galaxy. It's this. I don't know what company made it, but it's their
Doesn't
take.
have Chris Pratt or nothing.
No, it's their take on the Guardians of the Galaxy. So the characters look different and everything. But it's fucking great game, man. It really is. Like it's.
You enjoying it?
Oh, I'm really enjoying it because it's got a good story. It's got this ain't it. That's a Telltale ones.
Tangled in Bone or something like that? No.
Just Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy for Xbox. But yeah, it's just it's the story is fucking awesome. Like it feels like I'm getting a good movie. Like I'm watching a good movie. Like a well written movie. No, not that.
Same one.
Same one?
Yeah.
How many
So
are
none
there?
of these are them.
None of these are them.
Huh, I
Right
wonder,
there
is
with
this
the
like a
pink, with
hidden
all the
game?
pink. All the pink. You're picking like the worst picture to pick. Like
Well, that's pink, isn't it?
I think you're there, right there with the.
all the pink background is it.
This
Yeah.
None of this is on the screen, so it doesn't matter.
Just bring it up. Bring up gameplay and shit on YouTube. Let Jim do it.
I got this. Why isn't it on the screen?
But yeah, it's really cool because you're the
Just watch it. I just see it. I could feel whatever you were just thinking.
What was I
I don't know.
thinking?
I could just feel it though.
Not-
like right
yeah.
there. Like you made me feel whatever.
do
you were
like
thinking.
find like a trailer or something for it.
You don't want to see gameplay?
No, just find like a trailer.
Oh my god.
Like gameplay.
You
is
know what
gonna
I
be-
did for the game you were talking about was I went to the official website of that game.
Here, this
But-
one. Guardians of the Galaxy.
Then it gave you a
That's
bunch
the
of
movie
media.
trailer, bro.
Holy
You got to put the game, dude. It's like a very popular movie.
see if we can find it. Here you
No, that's the tell. No kidding.
go. Oh my god.
So it's really cool because you're playing as Peter Quill, right?
Mm-hmm.
Chris Pratt, if Jim. So you're playing as Star-Lord, but you command the team around you, right? Like you like so when you're fighting, like the fights are very chaotic and very messy. Like there's
Okay.
just a bunch of guys coming at you. You're flying around, you're shooting, and you have to command your players, your team, to do certain things right?
While you're fighting?
Like while you're fighting, you click on the option and it slows down time, and then you pick your player. Like you want Gamora to attack this guy, and then you pick which attack you want her to do on that guy,
Okay.
and then you click Groot and have him attack this person.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so you got that going on, and it's very chaotic. And then like the more you got going on and the better you're doing, like this bar goes up, and if like more people are coming, you can click this option where it's a huddle, right? You
Yeah.
click the option, and it like the dude, like Star-Lord, puts up his cassette player, and the team comes in and huddles around you,
Okay.
right? And this like badass 80s music starts playing, and they start talking, and they're like they'll either be in two moods. They'll either be really cocky where they're like, oh, let me go, I can fucking take all these guys myself, and then the other ones will be like, no, fuck you, like I we're out there kicking ass, I could take them, you know.
Yeah.
And or they'll be like, oh, I think we're gonna fucking, you know, we're doing bad out there. And depending on what they say, you have the option to, you know, either calm them down, like bring them back down from being cocky,
Yeah.
or prep them up. And you have to click the right choice
Okay.
depending on what they're saying to you, right? And if you click right, it's cool because like if you click the right choice, everybody gets this power boost, and like this badass fucking 80s music starts playing real loud as you're like battling.
Okay.
You know, and it'll be like something like "Rock like a hurricane." It just feels cool, you know.
Yeah.
And they'll play like their music playlist is really long, so you get all these different songs. And but if you like choose wrong, like only you power up and your team doesn't power up. But like the 80s music still happens and shit. So it's just got a lot of cool elements in it. Like there's a lot, like you have to make the right choices. You don't even have to make the right choices, but the game plays differently based on your choices on how you answer characters and shit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you guys like these dork games, dude. I can't fuck with
I mean, it's
them.
an action game.
Just, switch it up every once in a while.
Is it third person? I'm trying to find gameplay
Yeah, it's
of it.
third person.
Third person?
Yeah. There was
can't
gameplay in that
find
trailer.
gameplay?
I was just playing it the whole time.
Oh, my bad. Oh, yeah, I have it right here.
Yeah, keep the volume on. The volume's like that's a big part of this. Like Guardians of the Galaxy is like the music and shit. But it's good dialogue, like.
Is this the game? Is this the, like...
Yeah, it's gameplay.
This looks great.
No, go. This is like.
So these are like the
This is a trailer,
cinematics,
yeah.
Yeah, but
It looks good, though.
I mean, this is basically what it does kind of look like.
So where are you, though? Are you third person?
You're
third
Star
person?
Lord.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's third
Find
person.
some actual gameplay.
I think Zoe did have some up.
I'll post them up right
Official
now.
gameplay right there. Boom. Do like Huddle. Do like Guardians of the Galaxy Huddle gameplay.
Oh, yeah, let's try this one.
Click the one below it, I think.
Yeah, the one did look good right here.
Yeah, this would be a standard. You got the volume up on it?
Yeah, then turn your mic down for it a little bit.
Looks shit on that screen, but
Okay.
so you got
it's
lost.
still kind of a dork game, but
I mean, I don't know what's dorky about it. It's just
Just-
not. Oh, because it's not first person.
it's just
Huh? It's not first person.
You
No,
just- you
it's
should-
it's just third person.
You should
Huh? Fucking nerds.
no, you shouldn't take offense
Is
to
is
it.
like first person like the jock world
Yes,
of gaming? Is that
absolutely.
what it is? Oh.
Yes, know your role. Like know your role.
Yeah.
Like, understand.
You don't gotta think in it.
Jake, do you have action figures as an adult?
No.
Oh, okay. Well,
Is that what it is, really?
no, I'm just saying like you would if you could if you
was
could
socially
have
acceptable.
action figures of something.
All right, watch it. Hold on. Watch. Turn up volume.
I'm not calling you a dork. Don't take it.
So this is the
get,
Huddle.
like regressive high school memories here.
Hold on.
They're everywhere, laughing at us.
And yet, we cannot retreat. No one wants to retreat, big guy, but I gotta say, it's fucking scary out there, Bull.
So you have to make the right choice on how to talk to them.
Fuck nerds on the field, nitro on all sides.
It's cool.
Stay chasing, make sure they're notified.
He's
We heroes will be laughed at.
cool.
Go.
He's into it.
Stay. Who's with me?
And then watch.
Great.
Oh, he ruined it. He fucking pauses it.
Oh, okay. So right there, though, you go into
Yeah, just like the music kicks real loud. It's like 80s rock and roll. But yeah, very good comic, very good story.
I think of dork
lot
games as like these games with like where the HP comes up over multiple characters, and it's like that's what I mean.
Video
I don't,
games are dorky.
yeah, of
It's
course they
okay.
are.
Video
Of course
games
they're
are dorky.
dorky. I'm
Who
not
cares?
hating on it. I'm just saying when I say dork games, I mean like it has this look of like an RPG.
Fantasy, yeah.
Yeah.
Fancy.
It looks like Final Fantasy VII or something like that. I never played that game. I don't even know what that game's like.
Yeah,
but
I don't
I'm
know.
sure
This
there's
is-
some story and like you have to like you answer the questions and then you go on to the next scene. I'm sure.
I
it's
look
good.
at this more as like a run and gunning game. Like it's just very chaotic You're just constantly shooting shit.
Action.
Fucking.
But you wouldn't have
up.
those HPs over.
That's
the
just their
characters.
life.
I know, but
That's
like,
just like how often you gotta fucking.
Is that really what it is?
You guys don't have
What?
HP.
The HP thing, I don't think that's what it is.
You don't have that in fucking Apex.
in COD?
Like you don't have a life bar.
No, you have a life bar, but no.
you do, you do, but not the characters you're battling.
Oh,
So
okay.
like, if you play like the games I like are like, so a third person equivalent would be like SOCOM or Rainbow Six. So
Jim likes
you're-
like shooters.
I do like shooters.
Yeah, he likes shooters.
Yeah.
I do like shooters. You like Zelda and
Yeah.
fucking
Yeah.
Skyrim and shit
Yeah.
like that.
I like critically acclaimed
Games. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, by dorks.
Well, you gotta,
Art. Pieces of art.
Exactly.
I mean, you don't think that these are too? I mean,
Not in like Zelda level.
fucking Metal Gear Solid.
Metal Gear Solid, yeah, like,
changed
that's
the
a-
fucking
that's
game,
a-
changed the world. Of
that's a-
games. Metal Gear Solid was like the
It's a great one.
It's no
Yeah.
Zelda, but it's good.
I mean, I like Zelda. I like Pokemon. I like Pokemon. Now, I'd consider that for sure a dork game. Like, if I was like, I'd be like, I'm a fucking dork. I'm just kidding, dude.
You
There's
sound like a
nothing-
poser right now. You're a Pokemon poser right
Sure,
now. All
I'm
right.
sure. Yeah, nowadays
It's like they're cool, but
dude,
like they're
it's
kind of
like
nerdy.
21 Jump Street nails this. Like the dorks is like, yeah, you could now. I'd get fucking. I'm the outcast in the group is because I don't like that shit. Because the dorks
Yeah.
are
More
ruling.
popular. Yeah.
Yeah, right now you're being real 80s villain on us right now.
Dog, I am that person.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
the fucking
I am that
I know.
person.
You need a
I'd be
ski
like, hey Jim,
jumpsuit.
want to play this dragon game? You'd be like,
I mean, you and I played that one stupid dork.
Look, hey, check out this really
one?
check
The
out this
one.
really good series. Oh, I'm getting this
one stupid dork.
getting this like
game.
real faggy Xena
Yeah, I know.
fucking Hercules APC
What?
vibe from it.
Yeah.
What stupid dork?
But there's
game?
titties in it, so I'm gonna keep watching
Forgot.
it.
The one that we played when we were younger, we played over landlines. It was super dorky. Command and Conquer.
Command and Conquer.
Command
Yeah,
and
that
Conquer.
game's sweet. Yeah, that's a dorky one, but it's badass.
There's nothing. I'm not saying dorky is bad. I mean, that's
I
not.
don't
Sounds like,
care.
sounds like you are.
Sounds
No.
like you kinda are,
It
man.
sounds like you guys are.
Sounds like
Sounds
you're trying
like
to
you are,
make.
bud.
Sounds like you're trying to make fun of us here, Jim.
No, I'm not trying to make fun of you at all. I mean, I just get bitches.
Oh yeah, there you go. You guys.
You guys in there
Oh god, it's high school.
jerking off.
I'm
to
like, yeah,
Spider-Man.
here's this really cool game. As Jim's like talking about how like one of the best books in the world is fucking Ready Player One. I'm like, yeah, here's this really cool game. Jim's like, faggy.
Stupid, dumb
So
dork.
if I
game.
were to be a poser, I'm a poser in like the nerd world, like the comic books and the video games.
no,
I'm-
you're not
no.
a poser of that stuff.
For sure, I am.
What do you mean?
Because I'm not into it. Like I'm not like that into it. I'm not that invested into Batman. The only
Okay.
reason I like Batman is secondhand because my cousin's a dork.
Okay, I feel that.
So
feel
it's
that.
like
Yeah.
I get into it through that. I mean, I read some graphic novels that Jake gave me, and mostly
Yeah.
looked at the pictures. I mean, yeah, I am the quintessential.
Quintessential.
I
hot.
can't say that word. What,
It's
how
all
do you say
right,
it?
you're a jock.
Quintessential. Yeah,
Yeah,
quintessential.
but I can throw things real far.
I can't say this word. I'll fuck you up. Though.
I know.
Yeah, you say it, Enzo.
Say it for me, Enzo.
Quintessential.
Thank you. I mean, I know my archetype. I understand.
It's all good. You
Yeah.
play well. Yeah. Oh,
Thanks.
are we ready for some?
Yeah, what are we talking about next?
Are we ready for some Pepsi, dude?
Yeah, let's do it.
I'm,
it's
like,
getting
ready.
late.
Okay.
It's getting late, so we got. That's how old I am. I'm like, I can't drink too much sugar after after
Just got
10
caffeine
o'clock.
in it, Yeah.
We're gonna do some random shit right now. Enzo, tell them what we're about to do.
I was about to. All right. So when I was like coming here, I went to the store to get some Bev because I was thirsty, obviously. And I went to the party store that was on the corner, and I remembered that we talked about that Pepsi, the nitro Pepsi last week.
Yes, I said it tasted like flat pop.
And you were right, but I decided to get a couple bottles of or cans of that.
Jim talked about how it's maybe because I was drinking it wrong.
Yeah,
because I drink it straight from the can.
Yes, which is what I did afterwards, and I can confirm. I thought it tasted like a Slurpee, like a Pepsi Slurpee that just like melted. Yep. Yeah, and then you cooled it down again.
Yeah, exactly. Right. It tastes like bullshit.
Yeah, it is total bullshit. But I also saw there was a Coca-Cola brand. I don't know if it's nitro, but it's like mixed with coffee.
Oh, I've had that.
I brought them vanilla and chocolate.
I've had that. That's not bad.
Okay, cool. Cool. So when I was there, I told 2 guys about the pod as well.
And like I don't ever drink pop, man. Like,
I don't either.
I am not a pop drinker at all.
So I don't think we should do the Coke ones.
Why?
Because coffee.
Bro, I'm gonna drink that shit.
I feel.
But I think we should do a traditional.
I've had the Coke.
I'm staying up anyways.
I've had the coffee Coke.
We should do these nitros the way that they're meant to be drank because we've all tried.
So that's what we're gonna do right now. Is we're gonna pour them in the glass and try it. So you tried it in the can, Jim. What did you think of it in the can? Out of the can.
He tried it in a glass.
I thought you both hit it on the nose with, well, you said it tastes like flat product that they're selling reprocessed.
Yeah.
They're trying to be like, oh, we got to do something with all this syrup that we got left over.
Yeah.
How are we going to sell it? And then Enzo said it tasted like a melted Slurpee.
Yeah.
Which is very similar.
Yes.
I felt both of those.
Okay.
So we're going to try. So the Nitro Pepsi Vanilla Draft Cola.
I want to try that one.
It has,
I want that
it
one
has, it has instructions on the can.
Does it?
Yes.
Does it really?
Yes.
Okay. Let me see.
It says pour hard and drink easy. So it's chill can, pour hard, admire and enjoy.
See, I don't know what that means.
Pour hard just means like don't so you know when you're trying to not have the head on a beer, you tilt the glass and pour it in so it's smooth.
So you want to pour that.
Yeah.
Is that how you're supposed to pour Guinness then?
Yes.
Okay.
Out of a can, yes.
Okay.
That's why the ball's in there too. And it like mixes the sediment while you're doing it.
Oh, okay. See, I don't know that shit. I'm not that kind of beer drinker.
Yeah.
All right, let's
So
pow it up.
Yeah, let's do these.
I don't drink much. Yeah, let's do this. I want this vanilla one.
Shout out Pepsi if you guys want to hit us up and
Jim,
we're
which
willing
one do
to
you
sell
want?
our souls. I don't care.
You sure?
Yeah.
I'll take the vanilla.
Is this glass?
Here, give that to Zoe.
You-
That's for you.
Hook me up with a glass or
What are you doing?
This one.
Oh, the regular?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just supposed to pour hard on this shit.
Yeah,
huh?
so we're just gonna let it sit. Let it sit. Oh, yeah. Don't make a mess. So, you seeing anything? A lot of head.
That's all I'm seeing.
A lot of head.
Do I drink that?
No, wait for it to settle, I think. Like you would a Guinness.
It says admire and enjoy. Pour hard, drink.
I don't see
easy.
it doing the same thing as in that glass, but or on the screen. All right, I'm sipping.
See, I'm gonna let mine sit for a second here.
Kind of nice with the cream. The
It's
head.
kind of nice with the head.
Yeah.
So this is ending.
But the vanilla could be changing that. It could be the vanilla.
So this is the head that we're getting on it. It looks like a Guinness.
With the head, like the head's good, but once
the
I
rest
hit,
of it sucks.
yeah, once I hit the product though, like it's the
No
same
way.
thing for me.
Yeah.
Oh, I like that way better.
You do?
Way better than
Hit the
however we
product
drank
though.
it.
Get down to the product of it.
I think you guys might have went at it a little too fast.
Really?
Because I still have head. Yeah, so what you want to do, you guys, neither of you have head left.
No, I drank that shit.
So, yeah.
Because that was a good
I
part.
was thirsty as hell. So it's essentially like all right, let me get real pretentious on you motherfuckers.
Okay.
It's essentially like the cream of a latte, or you know what I'm talking about. So you want to let that head sit, and then the whipped cream's gonna stay on the top. So in every sip,
Get some?
you get some head.
All right.
You guys ate the whipped cream off of
Off
it.
the top, yeah. Drank that shit.
Yeah, and then left
Sure.
the rest of it.
So I'll give it that then. But at the same time, it's like when like why am I drinking a pop like this?
I'll be right back.
You know, like if I'm a pop drinker,
Save me one of those vanilla Coke ones.
if I'm a pop drinker, I'm drinking my pop on the go, right?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, to somebody who doesn't drink, like as like a sober guy, like this is a alternative. So you get draft sodas.
Yeah.
I mean,
I still think it's their. I
think very well they just
They
hit it
took-
with some nitro and
They took all their product. Yeah.
maybe I think they found
Like broken product, and they were like, "Dude, let's try putting nitro in this shit."
But look at this. You see what's happening
Yeah,
here?
you got the head. Yeah, Jim, you know how to drink.
No, I'm not
Get it.
saying that. I'm just
Right.
saying it's staying there,
Yeah.
and it was enjoyable till the end. I think you have to do that with it. I think you can't
I'm
do
done
it.
with mine.
You can't. Yeah,
Yeah, the first few sips were good.
it's like a dessert almost. So it's pretty sweet, pretty
Yeah.
rich.
Yeah, it's super rich. Okay, so I will say I don't like it. But it was better poured.
Absolutely.
It was better poured.
Yeah. And
I still don't.
And I don't think like having that, whatever you have left over, I don't think that's going to be good or
Yeah.
enjoyable.
I still don't like it though. But I also don't like pops that much, so
Yeah.
I'll be it too.
Pass me one of those Cokes, please.
I like it.
These weren't bad. I had these before, and they weren't bad. You want the vanilla?
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay.
I think I get it.
All right.
In that sense, I don't think I would like, and it's not like how you're gonna drink a pop. This is like a treat. This is like a dessert. You
Yeah.
have this after a meal or something.
Which is weird to me. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I don't know like what pop how pop drinkers
I don't know. I'm not a pop drinker either.
drink. You know.
But I would like after a dinner. After a dinner,
That's a dessert.
yeah.
Like I feel like with the amount, like the
Too
like
much
what
in
I'm
that
doing,
can.
I'm pouring it. I'm trying to get that good pour. I'm trying to get this good head. Like I'm taking this time. Like it should fuck me up in some way. You know?
Yeah. Like
Sure.
you need a better experience
Like
out of all
just give
that.
me a beer.
All right, let's taste this bad boy.
Like I'd rather just have a Guinness.
You ever have one of these,
Yeah,
Jim?
but some of us can't drink beers.
I get that, but you just get
It's
an
better.
alcoholic
I'd like
Guinness.
to mix them, to be honest, with a Guinness. I think it'd probably be really good.
Hey, you're just gonna ruin the Guinness.
Yeah, I think it would be good though. I think it would add
Yeah.
like
This is
next
pretty
week.
fucking good,
Next
dude.
week we're gonna try the Guinness with the
That's-
the Pepsi Nitro.
That's better
Vanilla.
than the Pepsi for sure. You should try it.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance
vanilla.
to try that one. I mean, I know what it tastes like, but I'm sure that it would be good. That was good. I don't know. I'm into that. That was good.
Seems a
I don't
pie.
want to. Dude, there's 62 grams of sugar in this thing.
I know. I poured half of
62
it out.
grams of high fructose corn syrup in that motherfucker, dude. That's cancer in a can.
Just pour half it out.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's enjoyable out of a pint. I like that. I get it. I understand it.
So yeah, that was our experiment.
Yeah.
So Jim likes it. I think it was better in the glass, poured done right. And Jim did call it that's what it was supposed to do,
Yeah.
and I didn't
Yeah.
even know, but it actually has the instructions that
It's
Jim
not your
said to
casual
do.
soda. It
on
shouldn't-
it.
It shouldn't be even marketed as that.
It says it right on here what to do: chill can, pour hard, admire, enjoy.
Yeah.
And that is what Jim said we probably should have been drinking.
And
like.
I've made that mistake with like nitro coffees too, where I bought the can. It's like a $4 can nitro coffee,
Yeah.
and I drank it, and I'm like, "What the fuck is this?"
I actually had that recently. Melissa bought it, and I think it was Starbucks. Was it
yeah,
Starbucks?
they do them. Yeah,
Yeah. And that's what it was. It was a nitro coffee out of the can, and I liked it out of the can.
I liked it too.
But I guess it'd
But-
probably be a lot better poured.
yes, then I had a nitro coffee actually from like a draft at Starbucks.
Yeah.
and it was great.
Now, nitro beers, don't they come from the bottom?
Yeah,
Don't most,
they have
most
like
places
a-
have it go through the
Yep,
bottom?
yeah.
Because it's the way it's doing it or some shit.
It makes the head better.
Makes
Yeah.
the head better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some
Because I remember I ordered one at the God, that place by the
A brewery?
yeah.
Sherwood?
No, by the God, I can't think of anything in
The Wab?
the Wab. Yeah, the Wab.
Okay.
I ordered a nitro beer, and that's how they filled it. It came through the bottle.
Yeah. So
And I was like, oh, that's cool.
I think they also like if you pour a Guinness, you pour it straight too. So if you don't have a tap that comes through the bottom,
Yeah.
then you pour it straight, so it produces the head the right way. Then.
Yeah. See, that's like one of the things, like being like me, like I was never a big drinker, so like I never knew, like I don't know how to order drinks, you know.
Yeah.
The only drinks I've ever ordered are like ones I've heard on TV,
Like what do you mean?
like an old fat, like I watched Mad Men. When I watched Mad Men, you know, this was a great show, FX series. He always when the lead always ordered a drink, which was a lot, he always ordered an old fashioned.
Mm-hmm.
And like I didn't know what the fuck that was,
Mhm.
you know. So the next time I went to a bar, that's what I ordered, and it was good. But I just didn't. I ordered that because I don't know. So before that, all I'd ever order was either a rum and coke or a Jack and Coke or just, you know, a straight whiskey.
Yeah, I think that's what you do as a man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, usually a straight whiskey, like
Yeah.
either the cheapest, or if I had money, I'd order a Crown.
Is that misogynist?
Probably. in
But I
some
mean,
way.
we don't know. I was a drinker, and I don't know how to.
But even beers, like I never know what beer to drink. Like I don't know what beer I like. You know what I'm saying?
the
Like,
one that somebody left outside of Luna.
yeah, that's you. Jim would drink people's.
Oh shit.
we
Oh
would go,
shit.
we would go to this club and shit, and like this bar.
Shout out
club,
Luna,
whatever.
it's closed.
And you weren't allowed to bring your drinks outside, right? And everybody go hang out and go smoke outside, but you couldn't bring your drink. So they have like these like shelves,
Yeah.
and people would leave their drinks on it.
Jim would just go.
Jim was on that welfare money
Yeah,
at
I
that
was
time,
poor,
bro.
for sure.
Like drinking hard, and you
Yeah.
would just come in and take people's drinks when he came inside.
I did. Me and Josh would do. Josh and I would do stuff like that, and we'd go to like the billiards place in Rochester, Main Street,
Mm-hmm.
and we'd go and wait for somebody to like leave their appetizer, and it'd be like a big ass nacho, and
you
we'd be
just
like,
snag
"Can
it?
we get that?" And then they'd let us eat it. Sometimes they'd be dicks about it,
Yeah.
but we'd do, you know, or steal their pitcher.
Jim and Josh were on the welfare together.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were for sure running around being wild children for
Yeah.
sure. But I would do that at Red Wings games too. Now I feel bad about that one.
What?
That's like a
Oh, like an $8 drink.
yeah. I would like so you'd go outside to smoke at Wings games,
Mm-hmm.
and then people would leave they'd think that they could bring their beer outside, and they'd have like trash cans that you could put your beer on at the
Yeah.
Joe,
Mm-hmm.
and I would just walk back in and just grab a full beer and just walk away.
Real dirtbag.
Real
Damn,
dirtbag. I went through some gnarly
alright.
times. Yeah. I feel bad about that one more than the Luna one. I
Yeah,
don't know
fuck
why.
the Luna one,
Yeah,
dude.
the Luna one.
Assholes.
I wasn't like putting shit in the drinks or anything. If anything, I was taking one for the team
Oh,
at
yeah.
that point.
Yeah.
I'm taking your roof away. Let me get it.
So I got some good round earth stuff.
Round Earth stuff.
Yeah. Some space is real type
Let's
shit.
hit that with the secret hideout science.
equals MC squared.
Clones are real.
The earth is flat.
Vaccines are safe and effective.
Secret hideout science.
Science is cool.
Science.
Okay, so it's gotta be. I gotta let everyone know because I always talk about flat Earth and stuff, right? Like I want people to know that I used to really be into space.
You used to?
Yeah, like I used to really like space.
All
you know?
flat earthers were
at
really
some point.
into space.
Yeah. Did you see that? Did you guys watch that Owen Benjamin thing I sent you? Where it's like
No.
it's really.
Negative.
No.
I didn't see.
Maybe I didn't send it to you
I don't
guys
think
then.
you did.
I think I did though. I'm pretty sure I put in. But basically, someone clipped up his whole process of becoming a flat earther. Like, cause it's Owen Benjamin started out with putting out a video like he's talking shit about flat Earth, and he's talking shit about flat Earth, and he's talking shit
You saw that though.
about he's like if you think it's that, you're a fucking idiot. Like I don't believe it, and he's like I'm gonna prove you wrong.
Mhm.
Like that was his whole thing. I'm gonna prove you wrong.
7 stages of becoming a flat earther featuring Orange Benjamin.
Yes.
We're not gonna watch
Yeah.
it right now.
No.
Just put it on without like sound.
No,
No, because it wouldn't do anything.
because it's him talking. But basically, it's him trying to debunk flat Earth, and then like you just see the stages over time
I have
of
seen
him
this, too.
like being like, I'm having trouble, and then he's like, there's no way I can be. He's like, there's no way I'm a flat earther.
Yeah.
There's no way. He's like, I can't be. And then like there's anger. He's like, fuck. He's like, what the fuck? He's like, it shouldn't be this hard to prove the Earth is round. And then like so he just watches like his dive. But anyways, so yeah, I used to be really into space, man. I've been to the Kennedy Space Center 3 times, two times, 3 times maybe.
Essentially, you're still really into space.
For sure.
I think you are. Yeah.
But like, you know, like that's in Florida. Have you ever
Yeah.
been there?
I've never been there, but I'm.
Okay, so it's like basically like the Houston, but in Florida.
Yeah.
And so yeah, I used to be really into it and shit like that, and I used to stay up to date on it. And in 2014, I think 2014, the Hubble telescope took a picture, and I remember when this happened because I thought it was fucking awesome. There's a piece of sky in our sky, right? It's like the size of like a quarter, basically. Like if you were to look up at it, right? It's like the size of a quarter. If you put a quarter up, of just black space, okay? Like it's just part of our sky that just has nothing there. There's no stars or anything like that. It's just blackness.
Like a black hole?
So no, it's not like a black hole. It's just dark. It's
can't
just
see
nothing
anything.
there. Yeah. So the Hubble telescope, they pointed it at that in like 20 something, and they took a picture with it.
Okay.
With the Hubble telescope, and then what came back was this image of like 1,000 galaxies. This ain't it. You can find it. Just type in like the Hubble, not black hole, like black space picture. No. Go down. Maybe it's in here.
Zooms in? No.
Pretty sure it was the Hubble, right? There it is, right there, the left, bottom left.
This one?
Yes.
But if you zoom in, this is what you see.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what came back, right? It's this image, and it has like there's like 1,000 galaxies, like spiral type galaxies in this picture, right? And it's supposed to be like this. It's this big deal.
It's supposed to blow your mind.
Yeah, and like if you're into space, this is mind blowing because like it's just like, oh man, they picked this blank spot in the sky and took a picture, and this is what came back, which now is kind of suspect, right? Like the coincidence of like them being like, let's take a picture of this black space, and this is what would come back. It's just kind of funny. Like I don't know, it's kind of coincidental.
All these galaxies, I don't know.
So it's 1,000 galaxies and everything like that, and it's just it's showing you how vast and big, because in each of those galaxies is 1 billion planets. Like. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's it could be 1 billion Earths in just this picture. So what I just found out though is, starting, I think this month, it may be starting in June, beginning of June, there's something called the James Webb Telescope, which is basically like an updated version of the Hubble telescope. All right. But like, 666 times better.
That's a good number.
Than the Hubble.
This thing?
Yeah, like it's like super powerful, right?
That looks
and
real.
They're gonna point that in that same thing and take a picture with that. Okay? And so within a few months or so, we should be getting some mind-blowing updated picture of that same picture we just looked at. So I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see what
when is that coming
what
out?
it shows us. I don't think I don't have an official date for it.
Oh,
I just know that they're sometime this month is when they're gonna do it. So however long it takes, you know.
I just don't understand how you can take a picture.
I'm assuming it's like it probably takes like 333 hours for it to come back.
Was it really 660?
No.
Okay. I wouldn't put it past them.
I'm just saying, like,
would you?
It's gonna be super. It's supposed to be super powerful.
Okay.
You know? So, I'm curious. You know, as all right, you know, space is real possibility. What it's gonna be like.
Hey,
okay?
I'll be honest. Go
And-
back real quick. From above, it actually is a Masonic. It's a Masonic, like, image symbol.
With the
Yeah. Can you pull that
it's
picture up?
the
Right.
two triangles.
Yeah. Is that
yeah.
not?
Yeah, dude.
Is that not?
Yeah, it is.
I mean, am I reaching? Maybe. Who
I don't
knows?
know.
But
For
that's
sure.
it. And I'm sure that these honeycombs that are all hexagrams. Are they not?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Are they not all hexagrams?
Yes,
Is that
they
all
are.
not a bunch of sixes?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy.
Okay.
That just doesn't look like it's like that's supposed to hold up. Like everything that goes into space looks so jinxy. Like it just looks so like weak. You know, and space is supposed to be like the harshest environment out there. You know?
Yeah, I know. Like they're supposed to, like, you know, they showing like gravity, like micro meteoroids and shit
Yeah.
like that. Like
Yeah.
what do you
Blowing
mean?
through everything.
the
like,
movie Gravity that
Like
I
shouldn't
don't
everything
know.
be like a tank up there?
It's
like a
always like
submarine?
it always looks like tinfoil. It's like
Yeah.
why do you
It's like
make
a
everything
tinfoil,
out of
yeah.
tinfoil?
I
No,
know.
it's everything fucking tinfoil. It doesn't weigh anything out there. Like, why
Yeah.
not just make it heavy? You know?
'Cause you can't get it up there, probably, if it's
Yeah,
too heavy.
that's-
The helium balloon can't hold it. If it's a tank.
Dude, how about the hexagrams or the hexagons?
Yeah.
I mean, is that
But-
for real?
So, like I'm saying, like it's gonna be cool to say, all right, you know, just in case you know space is real, like what kind of cool images are gonna come back, but then also on the what kind of bullshit are they gonna be feeding us?
Yeah, like
You
to
know,
see
I'm
what
excited
they
to
do.
see what bullshit are they gonna feed because
Just fake it good,
this
guys.
in space
Fake it
space
good.
world in space world,
Mm-hmm.
like this is a big deal.
Really?
Yes, like in space world, like if you're into space and you believe all that shit, like this is gonna be a big fucking deal because of how powerful this is supposed to be, how powerful, how close it's gonna be able to get into this space,
But
right?
what is it gonna
And
see differently, though?
It's that's what I'm saying. It's gonna show. We don't know what it's gonna show, but it's gonna be something. It's supposed to be something mind blowing. If it's there, we're gonna be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? Like if something there is mind blowing, like
We don't know what it will
we
be,
should be
but-
able to see it with this.
Why don't they point this motherfucker at Saturn and show us like a real ass picture of Saturn though?
Why don't they just
Why
picture?
does it
Why
have
don't
to be like
why
a
don't
trillion light
why don't they
years
just
away?
why don't they just turn it around and show us a real ass picture of Earth?
Fact.
You know, I don't know.
Because it can't be far enough away, is what they'll say.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So they'll say they can't. It won't be outside of the orbit enough. So like it's gonna be here.
Yeah.
So I mean I don't know. Is this what? How does this telescope work? Does it work like Hubble, where it like is in space?
I just learned about this telescope.
Okay,
So
but that's what they'll say. Is that you can't see this. They have to look outwards.
yeah.
So
What about when you're on the moon, though? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. Exactly. I don't know where this is. Is it orbiting in our lower orbit?
well, it's
type-
way closer than the moon. That's
It would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, if that's where it's orbiting.
so the picture. What you'd
Like-
want to see is the picture from the moon
yeah,
right
like
there,
this one.
which is fake. This one that you're pulling up is 100%
Yeah,
fake.
like
Yeah. Well, they're all fake.
Yeah.
That one, yes.
whatever.
That looked like Game of Thrones.
This
on
one,
the moon.
this one. Look at. I mean, come on. It looks edited, and I'm sure it is. I don't know.
Like that.
Yeah,
I mean-
come on. Someone make that easy. Easy.
Yeah.
And why is the shadow like? Wouldn't the shadow be the other way? Do you know what I mean?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Like if the
Yeah.
moon, go back real quick. This might be simple science, and listen, all you secret hideout fans that are scientists, explain to me why the shadow wouldn't be like this. Why wouldn't it be showing it like that? You can't see that. Thought you'd be able to see that, but
Like, why can't you see the underside?
Well, why is it concaved like that, not the other way? If the moon was round, it seems like that the shadow it would produce would be, it would look.
John Joe Gray.
The Earth would be. Let me see if I can visualize this for anyone who's watching. The shadow would be like this.
Are you watching this, Jake? This is really scientific.
But you know what I mean? Instead of it's
under,
like,
yeah, it's
like
convex.
That. Yeah. Convex.
Well, I don't know why it's that way. I mean, I don't know.
Are you watching this, Jake? This is very scientific.
He said that to me, and I look up, and Jim's holding this globe with a piece of paper in front of it.
It made sense if you saw it, though.
I got it.
Yeah.
Look like he had a cripple hands.
It was tough. It's a tight space over here.
Yeah.
So I learned about this dude named John Joe Gray, who we're back in the random shit, by the way. So this guy named John Joe Gray, he has the longest running law enforcement standoff in American history, and it lasted 15 years. Okay, basically this guy, he got charged for like he got accused for having a gun. I think like a concealed weapon or some shit, and he considers himself a sovereign citizen, and he was basically saying like, no, this is my fucking right to have this any way I want it.
Yeah.
Like fuck you, right? And then he beat the shit out of the cop, right? And apparently took his gun and dipped, and he lives on 50 acres with his family. Right? And I guess I don't know if he's got like family and friends that live on this land, right? But then fucking armed up everybody he knew on his land, right? And when the cops came, basically they said, you know, like you step on my land, people are gonna die. You know, like people are going to die, ours and yours. And the cops basically, like the sheriff of the town was basically like, this guy ain't fucking around.
Yeah.
Right? Like I'm not gonna send my guys in there because if like he was quoted on saying like, if I send my guys in there, they're gonna die.
Here,
right?
leave it right there.
And then 15 years later, the charges were finally dropped because they were just like, fuck it, like it's not worth it. Like we're gonna lose a lot of guys over this shit. So he got off.
He's getting old anyways.
So he got off.
So he has like a whole family or a compound of people that are.
Yeah, something like that. Like he has like, well, I don't know if it's like a compound, but he's got, you know, he had friends and stuff. I think it was mainly his family though. Like
this guy. That's the face of a goddamn patriot right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, finally, in
City's prepared to have
2014, the standoff officially ended when the district attorney dismissed the charge. And let's see, he's quoted on saying, John Joe Gray is quoted on saying, if they come out after us, bring extra body bags. Those who live by the sword will die by the sword.
And this is in Fort Worth, Texas?
Trinidad, Texas.
Trinidad.
They don't have running water or electricity.
You should find a younger version picture of him, because that was, I mean,
that's I mean, yeah, they dropped it, huh?
they dropped it.
Well, you win that way.
That's yeah.
Okay, so
But you also got to also remember Ruby Ridge,
Or Waco.
which was, you know, Ruby Ridge.
I don't really know the whole story.
Got that
but
guy's name. But that dude, this guy was charged for, Randy Weaver. He was charged for selling like shotgun barrels that were like against the law, like they
Okay.
were too short or some shit like that, right? Like some
Oh,
bullshit.
okay. Yeah.
Right? Some bullshit. And they fucking raided, the feds came in and they raided his house. And what they did was, he was on a lot of land too. They came up to his, like, I think his son was like 14 years old.
Yeah.
And his son was on the property, right? And they fucking shot his son, all right? Like basically in front of him. And then they sniped his wife. She was in the doorway of her home holding their infant son.
They did a
right?
movie on this. Didn't
Holding
they?
their infant
Yeah.
son. I don't know if
He's
the
a former
movie
Green
is.
Beret. Wow.
They sniped her in the fucking head
Yeah. I believe
while
it.
she held their son, and then arrested him. So they killed his fucking family over some shotgun barrels, bro.
Yeah, there's a movie with.
History Channel says that his wife and him were religious fundamentalists who distrusted the government. Gee, I wonder why.
Yeah, they fucking killed his family.
Yeah.
They killed this guy's fucking
Former
family.
Green Beret band. They don't fuck around. I guess
Well,
like
he
when.
didn't do shit about it though. I mean,
Well,
I
what
don't
could
know,
he
like-
do? I mean.
Yeah, when they were tactical like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's like Waco too,
I mean,
right?
I don't know if that happened to my
was
family,
Waco was the same thing. They fucking
Shit be
killed all
going
those
wrong.
people, and then just called them extremists and
Yes.
and like labeled them like you know.
Well, I mean, they were a cult, but
Sure, but I mean
But they
were
weren't
on
hurting
sovereign
nobody.
land, and
Yeah,
they were
yeah, they weren't hurting anybody.
being Americans. I don't know. Like,
yeah,
if anything, that's being prejudiced.
they were like, "Oh, they're crazy,
sure, whatever.
extremists."
Yeah, it's like okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
like, all right. So their whole thing was like, "Oh, well, why do they need to have all these guns?" Because they fucking can.
well,
Because they're fucking allowed to.
and just in case a militant force comes in and tries to
Yeah.
burn down their
Yeah.
home.
Exactly, man.
I mean,
like,
To protect themselves.
you know.
Yeah.
God, The Siege of Ruby
And-
Ridge is the movie. It's with Kirsten Dunst and Randy Quaid. I think I've seen that movie.
Okay.
I don't think it's good though.
Okay. On
It's
that
old.
note, I mean, there was just another. They're trying to take away our guns, bro. There was just
Shooting
another
today.
mass shooting today at elementary school.
You want
Now-
to see them?
Yeah, this is
You
fucking
ready?
great. Do you have this though? Do you have it pulled up?
It's right here, buddy.
It's this. Look at the.
Shut up. That's not him. Are
Look
you
at-
guys sure about this?
No, we're not
Check
sure
and see.
about
Do you guys
this.
fact check this?
Oh man, right before I pulled it up. You're gonna fact check it? Why? Who gives a fuck? We just told him the Earth's flat. What do you mean?
Because
Where
I
was
don't
the
know,
shooting?
That's
Texas?
gonna change shit.
Because the caption on this photo. Do you have the photo still?
Yeah.
Okay. The caption is awesome. If it is the if
Type
it
in
is the
shooter. Type in.
I want to see the person's name. 18-year-old male.
Go down. Maybe they'll have the name somewhere in here now.
We're gonna go back.
Does that Gab
If
post
that
up the
is
name?
it, then if that is him, they're not gonna post the name. They don't want people.
That's what I'm saying. So look at this. Get off Gab. Show
Hold
me
up,
just
hold
the
up.
photo.
I'm trying to find like an article that.
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, here we go.
Yeah.
It looks fake as fuck, you guys.
This Ramos guy had a Daniel Defense rifle with an EOTech optic.
No, go back to the original one I wanted to show. The one that has the perfect caption.
I know.
So we're not 100% positive if this is right, but
I think it's true, bro.
if this is the shooter, which we can't find,
Well,
this guy's comment is perfect.
It looks like the news won't be covering the shooter today.
So this is what
type in. Let's find it. Let's find out if it's true, right? Let's break it. Type in shooter and see if anybody else is
And then plus,
like making it official.
Ramos,
but they're not going to. That's the whole point of that post.
Dude, I just saw a Fox one.
who
Like,
was
go down.
Salvador Romas, is the 18-year-old. It's right here.
Is there a photo of him?
Let me see if I can get it. Probably not. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Jim's like going for it. All right, let's
Yeah.
see if you can get it. Romas.
Here.
You found it?
Yeah.
All right, look at him.
How is? Are we sure that's him? Because he's dead. I mean, they shot him.
Everything we know about him here. This is a
This looks like
article.
Reveal motive that attack could be coming.
Just pull up your image now, Enzo. The one from Gab. Yeah, that's him.
So he was a tranny.
I guess
We
so.
call them transvestites.
Who knows what one of the letters it is? LGBTQIA.
But he's transvestite killer.
Yeah.
Well, tranny's just short for transvestite.
I know, it's ridiculous. It's a dumb one. It's like people of color.
Are you
Doesn't
not
make any
supposed to say
sense.
tranny?
I don't think so. I think there's
Elementary school, dude.
yeah, it's like an abbreviation of transvestite. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. It's
So-
like saying Jim for James.
Exactly. So needless to say, with all this looking that I'd imagine, so there's photos of this shooter and holding a, trans right flag and that is dressed as a woman.
Yeah.
And now we can't even really find any information on him. And then the post says, what did it say again? The exact caption?
Oh,
It says that they're not going to be.
Look who the news isn't going to be
Yeah,
talking
they're not
about.
gonna be talking about
Well, I
this.
guess they're not going to be talking about this guy.
Yeah. 14 students and 1 teacher. Wow. Here you go.
Okay, so someone's got his Instagram photos up. Let's see if they post. Let's see if they're gonna post which ones they post.
They have like a shitty Photoshop "Make America Great" hat on.
On top of his
Yeah,
head.
this one he looks real like they found like the most manly one they could
Yeah.
find of him.
Yeah. So it looks like they won't blow. And this
I
was,
want to know how long they've known about this guy too.
Yeah.
You know, how long they've been on to this guy.
Holy
We're gonna
shit,
find out.
bro.
Oh, he made threats 3 months ago, and then we started giving him LSD.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Jeez, bro. I don't know. It's crazy.
So crazy happens in all shapes, forms, and sizes, and is most definitely 90%
Homeschool
of the
your
time.
kids, yo. Homeschool
90% of
your
the
kids.
time, probably from some sort of CIA
Oh, here we go.
program.
Transgender.
Degenerate.
Well, that's what this one says. But hold on. I'm just trying to find the photos. Let's see.
Oh, so this has nothing to do with this, but Tommy G is about to do a huge breakdown on why Trump is a plant.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and he was a big Trump supporter and everything like that. And he's like I didn't want to have to do this. He's like, but you got to stop and you got to sometimes you got to take things go backwards on things and look at things backwards, and things start falling in place and making sense.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like,
What did he say specifically?
He's like, dude, I'm a huge fucking Trump supporter. And he's like, but I'm like convinced now, dude is a plant.
By
He's
who?
just deep state.
Deep
like
state.
like it's all
It.
He was there. He's saying that Trump was put in to divide like the conservatives and the Republicans, right? To make Hillary Clinton an easy win, and then he just won by accident.
Yeah. Or,
Like he won by accident, and then he had to keep playing the role.
and then just mega villained it out
With
with the support of the mainstream media. I mean, didn't he not? I mean, God, it's just like the amount of separation that one
Caused.
character caused
yeah.
was just perfect plan of divide and conquer.
Yes, that's
I
what
mean,
he's saying.
It's perfect.
That's what
plan.
he's saying. He's came in and fucking just erupted everybody, divided everybody,
Yeah,
and then and then came out and then back to vaccine. Fucking let an election be stolen.
Completely.
Let an election be completely and blatantly stolen in front of everybody's eyes. And as the most powerful man in the world, he couldn't do anything to stop it. And then said, "All right, here
your
you go.
vaccine."
Oh, you guys all like ran the Capitol for me. Fuck all you guys. I lost. I'm out. Peace."
Yeah, I'm gonna pardon Kodak Black.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna pardon Kodak. Yeah, I'm gonna pardon Kodak Black.
Which, hey, whatever.
So I mean,
know what
he
that's
hasn't done his full rant on it yet. He's gonna do an episode where he just goes hard on it. So I'm excited to hear that. He's pretty good at like Tommy G's pretty good at like running like deep dives on shit. And
he's still on Apple Podcasts, right?
yeah, he should
Yeah.
be. Yeah. But yeah, so I'm interested in seeing that, you know. But I don't know. I mean, I'm still gonna vote for the guy if he's the only one on the ticket, right? I gotta vote for if, you know.
Well,
I know
I
Jim's
don't
not gonna
know.
vote,
Yeah.
but
Nope.
I don't know
he's-
what I'm gonna do, man.
we gotta pick our slave master, right?
Yeah.
You know, what about DeSantis though? Like, what's going on with him? Like, what is? I mean,
You don't hear too much rumbles of it.
you know, like
No
the
pun
dude,
intended,
the
Mr.
dude is
Rumble.
fucking. I mean, he
Disney
just made a
I just
made
saw
a
he did
press
a big
conference
thing.
today talking about the
Yeah.
the WHO thing that they're doing, where they're
Giving away our sovereignty.
yeah, basically like becoming the one world government, and like they get to stomp all over our constitution if there's a pandemic, which we all are hearing about now with this monkeypox
some
thing.
bullshit.
But yeah, and so Santos came out and was like, dude, we're not gonna follow that shit at all.
No.
It was-
Dude, if
You know,
something
so what is he?
happens
Like, what is
and
he?
and I'd have to go to Florida,
is he
You
a
know?
World Economic Forum guy?
I think so.
young,
Yeah.
who knows?
Yeah.
I mean,
Is he a young leader? I don't know if he
I
was
don't
on
know.
that.
I think I mean I don't see him as like this. You know, I don't think
No
I
one
don't
gets
th-
in,
I don't
man.
think no good guy ever gets in.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think so
You know?
either.
So what is he though?
Rand-
he's,
Rand
but
Paul
he
is, like,
is
the only
running
one.
shit.
But Rand Paul got in. So,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So maybe, I don't know. DeSantis does always, I mean, everything
Ben
that
Carson,
comes out of
I don't
there, I
fucking
mean, it
know.
just seems about right. Seems like it's about freedom.
Yeah. So Tommy G also goes in on like, cause like he was really involved with like he was never a Q dude, right? He self admits he was like a Q dude for like a month, but like, he never he
Checked it out.
he doesn't like he's not shitting on it. He just thinks that like it something went wrong with it, right? And he hates how the movement moved away from like he was all about like the save children. Like
Yeah.
he was like save children, fucking these people are fucking and killing kids
Yeah.
out there, like we gotta expose this. And that like he always
Vampires.
he says like Q is what brought that out. Like
Yeah.
Q made that a
Yeah.
realization for
And we've said
millions and millions and millions of
1,000
people.
times.
And then like all of a sudden, like instead of he's like I got pissed off because like all of a sudden instead of keeping on that topic and running that and exposing it and going hard on that, everyone started talking about dates and Boom's coming and like
Red October.
like oh so and so's getting arrested, so and so's getting arrested, so like fuck that, like let's keep talking about this.
Yeah. What happened?
You know?
Yeah, that was the whole thing, the exposing of massive pedophile rings
Yeah.
that were happening in high power government places. I
Yeah.
mean, that was the whole deal. That was what's intriguing about Q.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's all. I didn't really get into the puzzle aspect of it all, and you know,
Yeah.
I know you did.
Yeah, I'm a nerd, right, Jim?
You are a nerd. Once again, good callback. And
Tell me about that stupid, annoying, really faggy game you like.
and I was a poser about it because I would just be like, "Yeah, Jake, will you tell me about that nerdy shit you were looking about the pedophile rings?"
You're like, whoa, hold on. So wait, like Tom Hanks ain't a good guy? But yeah.
Before we sign off, I do have some from the inbox stuff I want to hit.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to shout out Brad Guy, who's a longtime listener. And
yeah.
he said he sent us a trailer of Gotham Knights. Have you seen this?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
That looks sweet. If he doesn't know, he should check out the trailer for the Suicide Squad game that's gonna be coming out.
okay.
But that's for the new Xbox, so I won't be able to play that because I don't think I'm ever gonna have that new Xbox.
Hold on, you
New
can't
Xbox?
play it on a one
I don't think so. I think it's like one of their
solely.
yeah,
See, now that we know you don't have, they can't like. Now that I know that they don't have to do that,
What do you mean?
Like they could make that game available for.
Now they can.
Yeah,
Well,
like
yeah,
back
but
in the day,
they want me
back
to
in the
buy.
day-
They want me to buy the
Yeah,
Xbox.
back in the day, it was like, oh, the new discs have 6 rings and it can't read it with the disc reader. But
Yeah.
now we know it's all off the cloud, and everything's based off the cloud.
Yeah.
So you're not getting like a physical disc that would be different from an Xbox One. Like, why couldn't I just play it on this with lower graphics? You know what I mean? Like, now that seems like a cop out.
Yeah.
I get that. But he said about the Gotham Knights, he said, send this to Jake and Zoe. I want the rundown on the next episode, or I resend my listenership.
Rundown on what, like the trailer?
Yeah,
of it?
of the
or the actual gameplay. When does that come out? Look that up, Enzo.
What's it called
You're
again?
gabbing right now.
I know. I'm just.
You don't even know
official
what the game's
Court of
called.
Owls.
No, Gotham Knights video Xbox or some shit. I don't think it's out yet, or is it?
This right here.
Is it? See if you can play it for. I know what it is. I know. I've seen the trailer and everything for it, and it looks cool. I think it is out. Yeah, because I've seen gameplay. But can I get it though? I don't know if I can get it. Is this an Xbox Series X? What is the new
on
series?
Steam.
What is the new Xbox?
Series
I don't know.
X.
Series
Series X. Is this an exclusive Series X? Because otherwise,
What do you have? Series X?
no, I have one, bro.
Xbox One, Gotham Knights.
No, that's not what we want to see. I want to see the trailer of it.
I know. I just want.
I just want
can
to see if
search
it's
them both.
see if
I
it's
got 'em
out.
both going. Here's the trailer on screen.
Our only listener will not listen to us if we don't do this.
Yes, I know, right? It's hilarious. Gotham.
I think it looks dope.
Can I see some sound?
If
of
I
it?
can play this game, I'm gonna play it.
Game director at Warner Brothers
Okay,
Games
I don't wanna hear
Montreal.
this.
And today,
This ain't it.
This ain't it. Gotham Knights video game won't have PS4, Xbox One version.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm not.
Oh, so
I'm never gonna get to play this. Yeah, it looks
Dude,
cool.
We're gonna upgrade you. Don't
It
you
looks
worry
cool.
about it.
I think Suicide Squad looks cooler.
Don't you worry about it.
I think it's cool that they're doing the Court of Owls.
So what he says about it is, if we could fucking watch it, if I could watch this trailer, I have it on my phone right now. But
Oh, for
if I could just watch
World
it,
premiere
if I could just
trailer.
watch the fucking trailer,
Here's the trailer right here.
like I could do it. I would have had it by now.
All right, well, it's right here. You wanted me to look up whether it was on Xbox One, dude.
Waiting for the police to confirm if there are any victims. This story's
What do you want? You
you
want
make it
trailer
big
or
real
like
quick?
gameplay?
I just want to watch the trailer real quick because he said some interesting stuff about the trailer. But I wanted to watch the trailer first on air.
International news, an explosion rocked Gotham City earlier today.
So what is it? What is this though? What is the?
It's like Robin, Red Hood, Batgirl
Okay.
teaming up.
So if you're on the YouTube, we're watching the trailer right now. Hopefully you're on here. And Brad Guy, if you're on the YouTube right now, you gotta hit that like button, please, because I'm doing this for you, dog. Hit that like and share.
if you're watching this,
Is that Bruce?
Dad, this is a code black. This message was automatically triggered when I destroyed the cave and everything. in
Yeah,
the
it's
cave.
Bruce.
So is Bruce dead now?
It won't take long for
I don't know.
Gotham's criminals to realize that Batman is gone. And he can't count on the GCPD. Haven't trusted us since Jim died.
That's Barbara.
Gotham
Batgirl.
will need its protectors more than ever.
Who's watching this right now is Barbara.
That's probably that's Nightwing. That's Dick Grayson.
Okay.
Some
Original
of the
Robin.
technology is outdated, but it has the gear you need and all of my files.
That's the current Robin.
You've always had my back when I
Taking
needed
Tim
you.
Drake.
I know you'll keep Gotham safe. Good luck
And the first guy was probably Red Hood.
and goodbye.
That's pretty chill.
Looks fucking great.
It's 4-player gameplay? I wonder. And obviously this isn't the gameplay.
It's just I'm never gonna play those. So
We're gonna play it, dude.
what?
We're gonna get it for you. We're gonna figure it out.
Yeah, it costs like this would cost like $1,200 for me to play.
Secret Hideout Venmo.
Yeah, get Jake an
Venmo.
Xbox Series X.
We're gonna spend like 400.
That's Nightwing, right?
Yeah. So that's the second Robin.
See Merkinfools?
Oh yeah, he's very violent.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like pretty much like a bad guy.
That was cool. That was cool.
Hard ass trailer.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Right.
No one talks about them.
Court of Owls.
What is that? Court of Owls?
Gotham Illuminati.
Okay.
Not a whisper word is said.
Who makes up the Court of Owls?
For if you try to cross them,
Is it like the elites of Gotham?
Yeah.
then the town strikes you dead.
All right, looks good though. Looks good.
Yeah.
I think it looks good. He said that there's some he said they read pieces of the manifesto. I believe he's probably talking about the Communist Manifesto.
Okay.
And it's a flag. It's plain as day, he says. I don't know what that means,
Yeah. What do you
but
mean?
I don't know if that was connected to the Court of Owls trailer,
What
trailer,
something's in
but
the
that's the
game.
first thing he messaged after it.
Oh.
So I don't know.
I didn't hear them talk like anything.
I didn't either. I just thought it looked like a badass game. It does look sweet, and we got a little. So are they going to explore? Are they ever going to explore this Red Hood and like, the
game
Robins?
I'm playing is
No, but in the cinema universe of Batman, is there any talk of that?
yeah. I mean, with Snyder's Batman, that's the suit you see in the Batcave with the Joker writing on it. That's Jason Todd.
Okay,
That's who has the last.
so
Who
maybe
has the
not
last
because
laugh.
Snyder's never going to
Yeah.
continue that.
Yeah.
And then he also back to the DMs here. He also said he sent us some eerie sounds of Saturn. So
Yeah, I don't want to listen.
yeah, we don't want to listen to that because we might end up going and get our vaccine right after that. But so shout out Bread Guy for those. And if you guys are listening on on anything, send us stuff so we talk about it on air.
Yeah, they take data and say, "Oh, this is what it would sound like if you could hear it." You know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you ride past Saturn and like that's what you hear.
No, yeah.
Sounds like the
I
devil.
could do that.
Sounds like the devil.
It does.
Okay, yeah, you just proving our point
I know.
right there, man.
It does. Sounds like the devil. But thank you,
Yeah, I
Bad
don't
Guy,
like
for
the way- I
sending
don't
those
like that.
DMs. And everyone else who's been hitting up the TikTok and everything and liking it. I appreciate you.
That's all you got, bro.
I got some other things in there, but
Oh, okay.
we'll talk about them. I thought that was a pretty... We watched a whole ass trailer right there.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. So yeah, we gotta end it then. Why don't you tell everyone where they can find us?
check us out on YouTube at Secret Hideout Podcast, TikTok, Secret Hideout Podcast, Instagram, Secret Hideout Podcast, Twitter, Secret Hideout 17. I'm not on that Twitter at all. They're not doing anything. But all those other places, make sure you like.
I didn't know you can
subscribe.
watch porn on Twitter.
Oh yeah.
Like, I didn't know that. I don't get how can like our president get fucking?
Because we live in crazy
We talk
time,
about
like
that.
crazy
We've
world.
talked
talk about
about that
that?
before.
That's,
Yeah.
that's so weird. Like, how do people get banned from Twitter and shit? And like,
Yeah.
you
It's
can
like,
go look at like fucking pussy and shit on there.
without restrictions, without anything.
Like, how? Yeah,
Because they
just-
want you to look at it.
Yeah, it's not.
Because we're the product.
they want me to look at that
It's
jerking
free.
off, listening to those fucking Saturn sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we appreciate.
They
you
want
all,
that to be your level of vibration.
like always-
That Saturn sound.
Don't listen to a word we say because we don't know what the fuck we're talking about. And please do your own research, and we will catch you on the flip side.
Peace.
though. Later.
Peace.
That shit creeps me out.
Putting a spell on our listeners right
Yeah,
now.
dude. Putting a spell on me over here.
All right, let's do the intro.
I'm getting my vaccine tomorrow.
Wait, we gotta do the intro.
Fucking right we do.